we offer even faster, with the latest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Brought to you by Bank of Hindman, Thacker Grigsby, Hayden Citizens Bank, ISOM IGA, ARH, Bluegrass Sports Nation, TVS, and HT24plus.com.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hometown 24's coverage of tonight's girls basketball action, the first of two that we'll play. It's cold outside, but it's about to heat up in this gymnasium. I'm going to be joined with Coach Megan here. And Megan, everybody ready to go here?
We're ready to go. It's an exciting atmosphere, exciting game. This is why you do it. It's why they play and why we coach.
Good games like this don't have to be hyped up, right? You just go in and say, here's the game plan, and let's hit the court.
That's what we're going to do. You can't. You got to enjoy the moment, but you can't get caught up in it. And that was my big message about the last game we played them. And I'm hoping my kids will be more focused and ready to play today.
A game that you had earlier this week against Cordia give you an opportunity to play your second players and maybe see who could step up should you need to call their name. Am I right? That kind of game? Yeah,
that type of game, and you got to respect Cordia and Coach Kazee and his program. And so I told the kids, I said, it's another game, another opportunity to play. So, you got to come ready for that one just like all the others.
But on that starting lineup, I don't think anybody's playing much better than Miss Gibson. She's really playing well, especially in December. She had a lot of highs, and I think we're going to look to see that added to Gayhart and a couple other girls that have been playing good. You needed someone else to step up and hit the double digits.
For sure, and just so happy for Kaylee. She's an outstanding kid and an extremely hard worker. She worked as hard as anybody, I would say, in the region in the off season, just in the weight room working on her game. So she really deserves it, and we needed her, and I'm glad that she stepped up.
Final question, in a game like this, Megan, do you want to force them to play your style, or do you have to play a certain style to match them? How's that dictated here early in the basketball game?
We're always just going to go out and play our game. Last time I think we got forced into playing theirs a little bit, and that's one of the reasons why we didn't come out on top. But tonight we're going to try to come out and be the aggressor and hopefully leave here with a dub.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll be here to call the rest of this one for you.
Thank you.
We'll go back to the station for a break, and hopefully I'll catch up with Coach Baker with the Lady Cougars right here on Hometown 24.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
And welcome back, folks. Again, if you're just tuning in, getting ready to tip off Knott County Central and LETCHER Central, it don't need much of an introduction, Coach. Always a good basketball game between you two.
It is. Every game this is my 7th season, and every game's been close. Every time we ever play, 4 or 5 points will separate it, sometimes 1, sometimes 4 overtimes and those kind of things, But that's the way, I guess when we consolidated, not kind of become the rivalry, and, rivalry games are supposed to be that way.
Coach, we just finished the Christmas break, and you guys put a lot of miles on the vehicles over there. What did you take away from those games?
Well, when you travel and play, you try to make kids get along with each other, learn, develop new friendships and those kind of things, and play good competition, and that's what we did. We saw a lot of good competition and won a few games, lost a few, but that only makes you better at the end.
And to get to play KNOTT Central on their floor, I think, it's going to have a tournament feel to it, even though we're this early in the season.
Oh, yeah, we've said it all along. I feel like, us and KNOTT is very capable of winning the region, along with some other teams. And when you put us two together, it's going to be a dogfight.
Everybody healthy and good to go tonight, Coach?
As last time I talked to him, yeah.
What's on the board in there? There's a couple key things you got to do to leave you happy.
Well, we can't get in a running game with them. We know that. We try to control the tempo. We got to get paint touches and those kind of things. We did a real good job the first time we played them. I think the rebounding was like 27, 28, 29, 30 to 9. And we got to control the boards. We don't want to give them 2 and 3 shots at the basket.
Coach, it's going to be a fun one. And again, everybody's tuned in and excited, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Jamie.
We'll send it back to the station, and we'll be back to talk with Manus and David and the guys after this word from our sponsors.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Welcome back to Knott County Central High School for double header action tonight between Letcher County Central and Knott County Central. Dave Adams along with Manus Blair, and we're glad to be here with you. Manus, when the Cougars and the Patriots get together on the house on the creek, it's usually a tough basketball game.
You expect, as my dad always said, a knockdown drag out. Literally and figuratively sometimes.
Absolutely.
And expecting the same kind of basketball game that took place up at Letcher Central other year when it came down to 3 points.
Oh, yeah. Most of the time, it's always a close game. They're rivals, district matchup, and district rivals, as you had mentioned before. And usually Coach Baker, Coach Huff gets together. It's a pretty good ball game. Coach Honeycutt was the head coach here some years back, and him and Coach Baker seemed like if it wasn't overtime, it wasn't overtime. You know, it was several overtimes sometimes.
Yes.
So a very interesting matchup, neither to say. And tonight, right after the girls, we'll have the ladies, and that game will start 25 minutes after the girls complete theirs here. Going to be tipping off about 6 o'clock. That's about 3 minutes and 40 seconds from now. We should be good to go here at Knott County Central High School. We're going to take a station break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll get you ready for some great high school basketball right here on Hometown 24. Stay with us. It's a great night to watch high school basketball. We'll be back.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
This is the 4th app. I don't remember any of these passwords.
With so many subscriptions, it can be impossible to keep up.
Who said that?
Don't worry about who I am. Worry about all the money you're losing paying for all these subscriptions.
I have to use like 13 to watch all the shows I want to watch.
Then sign up for TVS. With TVS, you have all your favorite shows with just one bill. So stop throwing away money and throw away those subscriptions.
Magellan, what should we do with all this money we save by switching to TVS?
Appalachian Wireless makes it easy and affordable to kick off 2024. Now till the end of the year, get the iPhone 13 for $1 penny with a trade-in. $1 penny for an iPhone 13, 128 gig with trade-in on a 2-year contract with the mix and match or unlimited plan. Plus, no activation fee. Now that's a happy new year. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for details.
And the ball stolen. Hall put it up good.
I'm 85, getting ready to go into year 2022-23. So if my count's right, that's about 37 years. That's a long time.
Here goes Knight. And a 3 Woods, yes!
Welcome back to KNOTT Central. Getting ready for the starting lineup. So basketball is just a short time away.
Guys, as we said off the airwaves, again, you don't have to hype this one up. This is going to be a classic right here. Anytime these two teams meet, Coach Baker said in his 7 years of being the head coach that they had all been classics, and they have been, Manus Blair.
Absolutely.
And with the starting lineups, Letcher County Central. Lady Cougars, and that 7-5, coached by Keith Baker. The starters were Kara Holcomb, junior guard, number 1. Number 2, senior forward Kiara Couch. Number 5, junior guard Paige Dameron. Number 44, senior guard Jalen Witt. And as the lights go out, I've lost my cell phone. Okay, and last but not least was number 50. Number 52, sophomore center Allie Bailey, excuse me. And now for the Knott County Central Lady Patriots, 7-8 on the season. Number 1, senior guard Kylie Gayhart. Number 5, senior forward Kaylee Gibson. Number 13, junior center Faith Pollard. Number 22, junior forward Acacia Bentley. And number 3, senior guard Lacey Hall. And the Lady Patriots are coached by Miss Megan Huff.
You can't beat a good cell phone that's got a good light on it. It does wonderful things.
It's your camera. It's your alarm clock. Fellas, listen to me now. I've watched Knott Central Lady Patriots play quite a bit in the month of December. I don't feel like anybody has had a better month than Miss Gibson. Kaylee Gibson has really had a good month here in December, and they'll want to continue to ride on that DA. Two contrasting teams here. One team will want to speed it up, and the other team's going to want to slow it down and get in their motion sets.
I like Gibson's play in the YMT. She's very aggressive, played steady ball, and really led the team in the YMT.
And as the tip, it'll be the Knott County Central Lady Patriots with the basketball, and of course,
man-to-man starting out by the Cougars.
Man-to-man.
Looks like Couch will stay near the paint.
And Bentley will go into the lane, up and off the board, and missed it. Pollard off of Pollard, and it will be Lady Cougars basketball.
Saw the game here 2 nights ago. Bentley was the key player. She led them in scoring. I felt like that would get her confidence up. Even though she missed that one, you would say to her again, shoot it, keep shooting it.
Yeah, she's a good shooter, Bentley is.
Got to make those easy shots as Holcomb shoots the 3 and knocks it down.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. She puts Letcher up first, 3-0.
Playing a little string music and Hyman KY on the first shot.
And, of course, Knott County Central was in that diamond in one press, as Jamie said, speeding up the pace for the Lady Cougars. 3 from the deep corner, and that was Hall. Missed it. Rebound by Dameron.
Hall not a bad shooter either on the wing. Got a good touch, so she will keep putting them up as well.
Looks like Knott Central in the 1-3-1, and I believe that's going to be a foul on Bentley, and it is. That'll be her first.
You look at Knott Central's team, their height, except for Pollard, they really start 4 guards. So it's very crucial, I think, for the Patriots to leave Pollard in the paint.
she's got to stay home. You're right, man. Letcher out-rebound them 2-1 over in Whitesburg. That can't happen for Knott Central tonight, Manus.
Nope. And Holcomb misses a wide open, rebounded by Witt. Bailey with the rebound. You're exactly right, Jamie. And it's hard to rebound out of a zone, so you have to go find somebody out of the zone defense. And Witt loses it to Gibson. Gibson with the angle goes in, and Couch blocks it out of bounds.
Thought Witt went in soft. That's why she lost the basketball. She's got to go in a little bit lower than that and be strong with the ball.
Look for Bentley to get it back off this set if they can get the first option. They don't. So now let's see what happens here.
Gibson trying to take over against Bailey, and she shoots over top and scores.
Gibson, a very aggressive player, and it continues.
Pressed by the Lady Patriots, and it's going to be a turnover. Steal by Hall. Gayhart with the three, and it's off. Rebound by Bentley. Bentley with the three, long as well. Rebound comes down to Couch.
Both teams a little tense, guys, I feel like. Seeing them miss some shots they typically would make.
Holcomb with a wide open three. Can't leave her open. She misses it. Rebound by Dameron. How that 1-3-1, the opposite side, it is where you'll usually get a lot of those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and both teams seem to be getting offensive rebounds right now.
Letcher probably got them 3-1 on the rebound side right now, but Knott Central with a steal ahead to Bentley.
And Bentley is fouled, and it would have gone.
And I think Witt's got to get in Letcher's offense, too. She's a good player, Manus, you and Jamie, and if you look at her, she can handle the basketball very good. She's got to get aggressive.
Over there, man, I felt like she was the difference in the basketball game. Took it the length of the floor and just broke them down defensively as Gayhart lets it fly from the top.
And it's missed. Rebound by Gibson. Gibson with a two. It's short, rebounded by Dameron.
May have shot that a little quick. Nobody on the other side with a white jersey.
Well, and again, if you're going to shoot that far out, you get credit for 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And it comes to Bailey. Pollard with the rebound. Hall will look it up. Gets it to Gayhart. Gayhart with the three. And it's off. Rebounded by Hall. Hall takes it to the goal, and she is fouled by Bailey.
Both teams, we get the first one to go, guys, and we've struggled after that.
Well, I think Jamie's exactly right. Anytime in a rivalry game, you got to get your second win. You got to get through and get going in the flow of the game. As Hall makes the first.
I will say this, fellas, Knott County keeps getting that outside shot with that nice of a look. That could be trouble for Letcher. I guarantee Coach Baker will have them step out and put more pressure out top.
Yeah, they're going to have to, because a wide open, nobody within 5-6 feet, you're gonna start hitting those.
And so far, the Cougars are not getting the ball. Now, just as I say that, they get it to Couch.
Couch, I look for her to get that if Pollard overplays her. She'll make her move to the other side.
And Witt goes up, misses. Rebound by Hall.
Witt onto the basket, put it off the glass.
Gayhart to the goal, up, missed it. Bailey with a rebound.
She dodged the foul. They won't give that to her.
Guys, I feel like we see too many players in high school basketball trying to draw the foul. When you just take the shot, you make it, and let the foul come afterwards.
Yeah, if you're going in for that layup, you got to go in and body contact too. You got to go, and you can't dodge that.
And that foul was on Hall.
Manus, I feel like that Sierra's got to want to shoot. They've got to get her more into it, but then she has to say, hey, I'm not being selfish. I'm just this good. I need to be getting the ball and going to the rim.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Well, Knott Central is trying to put a lot of pressure on her.
Steal by Gibson. Coach Baker thought she was fouled. Pollard with a jumper, misses it. Rebound comes down to Bailey. Both teams a little cold.
They are. They are indeed.
Made this game a little bit bigger than what it is, I think, for them here in this first quarter. They'll settle down here in the second part of this first half.
Couch with a move up, and there's going to be a foul on Pollard, and she'll shoot two.
I will say this too, guys. I don't know that Knott County can afford to get Pollard in foul trouble early. That's obviously the game plan for Letcher, but she's got to play a lot of minutes in this contest.
I agree with that. If Pollard gets in foul trouble, size and strength-wise in the paint is going to change, no question.
Couch misses the first one as we have two subs, Reed and Bentley. Or no, Reed comes in for a haul. Bentley was just talking
some instructions, yeah.
Yes. So Couch will shoot the second one, shooting 80% for the season. Second one is good.
Yep. Good free throw shooter, Couch is, and always has been all through her high school career.
Letcher Central in a 1-2-2 looks like now. Look for Gayhart to get a corner shot, and that's going to be a foul, looks like. And that foul is going to be on Witt. And that's going to be her second.
Believe it or not.
You have to take her out, guys, with 2 fouls this early?
Well, I don't think he has any choice with 3 minutes first quarter.
Oh, and she just picked up number 4. Maybe no. They're going to say that was against Knott Central. Wow.
Yeah.
Could have went either way, but going to be called on Gibson.
But now Witt
wasted
answer. Her second foul.
As Stamper comes in for Witt, and let's see how the press affects with Witt being out of the basketball game.
Good ball movement by the Cougars there to get it down.
And Stamper, they're going to call a foul. May have got away with a walk, and that was on Reed.
Guys, we're creeping up on that 5th foul, and I know both of you all love the new rule that says they automatically get 2 free throws on their 5th foul.
And we're not fans of that, by the way, folks.
I've yet to find anybody that is. I'm jokingly saying that. I don't know of anybody that's
I think the officials like the rule.
Yeah, maybe so, but I did the June Buchanan-Jackson City game last night, and I thought it was going to determine the game. There's so many different things I don't like about it.
In fact, we have a legendary official sitting over to the left of us, Dexter Camel, who was a dandy official in his career.
And Stamper missed both free throws, and she went in low on Gibson and fouled Gibson.
I think both teams, guys, to be honest with you, are wasting fouls right now. I mean, they're getting fouls way away from the bucket, and it's not contact fouls. It was just wasted fouls. You're doing contact, but you're doing it when it doesn't stop anything or help anything.
Don't gain anything from it 90 feet away from the basket.
As Letcher Central has switched up to a 2-3 defense.
Yep,
now.
4-3 our score, 2:30 to go, first quarter.
Kick out to Reed. Got to get a little bit of movement, get that ball into the soft spot in the middle of the zone, and there goes Gibson into the zone, misses the shot. Rebound by Couch.
2:15 to play, and both teams right now still yet trying to get things going. Neither team right now, fellas, are playing to their potential.
Holcomb with a 3 and knocks it down.
Holcomb gets that look. Nice shooter. And Jamie, she gets set, and Manus, she gets set. She's follows through. She's very good.
Defender's got to be on her before she catches the ball, guys. That's too late once she's caught it and ready to shoot.
Yeah.
She's a catch and shooter, just like Jamie said. And I don't think Coach Huff wants her to be getting a wide-open 3 look out of the zone defense. Knott Central, a little bit more movement now against the zone of Letcher Central.
And if you notice, the Cougars have scooted out just a tad more.
I knew they would, man. Even though Knott Central had missed them, they were getting too many good looks outside. Gayhart to bring it to the top, and she'll run the play here down 4.
Set the screen, goes off, gets a good read to Reed, and Reed misses the 3. Rebound by Dameron. Dameron will set it up with Stamper out front and running the 2-guard offense. Tries to get into Bailey, and she throws it away to Gibson. Gibson up with a jumper. It rolls in.
Soft touch there. Gets the shooter's row.
I like her decision, too. She went to the rim, saw there wasn't anybody there in front of her, so she went on in and took the bucket there.
7-5. Cougars by 2.
Knott Central with the near steal. The spin dribble got her Couch in trouble. If she gets up off, it's going to be a walk, but they've called a foul. And I'm not sure.
If that's on Pollard, that's big, gentlemen.
And
it is.
It is. And
she picks up her second in the middle of a melee, and so now Coach Huff kind of even things up as she now has her second.
You know, I thought Pollard wasted a foul there.
Oh, most definitely.
You know.
Love to have that one trying to block out or something.
We've seen a lot of that on both ends tonight.
As Couch makes the first.
8-5. Very good free throw shooter. She shoots it well there.
She goes for this second one, fellas. They're still creeping in here. This is going to be a good crowd by the start of the guys' game.
Usually is. Usually we have a nice crowd when the Cougars and Patriots play.
Seconds off, and Reed comes up with the rebound. 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
Letchers went man-to-man. Clear out and see if Gayhart can't go one-on-one here.
Look for maybe a pick and roll with Combs right here at the very end. She's got the wide open three and knocks it down. She wanted the foul.
Gayhart's first bucket, and with that first bucket, we're going to end the quarter in a tie. 8-8. Second quarter coming up from Knott Central. Stay with us.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster. With the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
Welcome back to the house on the creek bank, as my old buddy Harold Mullins used to say. Glad to have everybody watching tonight, and it's just a beautiful Thursday night basketball when Cougars and the Patriots get together, Jamie Hughes and Manus.
It is, guys, but who would have thought, Manus, that we would have had 5 made field goals combined in the first quarter between these two? Somebody got to get a little bit of a rhythm here in this second quarter.
Somebody's got to take over here and against either zone. Kylie Gayhart or Dameron here's got to attack the zone in the gaps and then kick it just like that right there. Holcomb with a three, and she knocks it down.
She's been their offense. How do you leave her that open?
I don't know. That's her third three, and she's playing music in Hyman KY if they don't put somebody on her.
And, you know, guys, a lot of times that 1-3-1 is it's the gap that you have is in each corner, and that bottom person has to get out there quicker. As Reed goes strong to the go, and she is fouled.
Well, again, they probably should have given her 4 points. She hit that one so close to the bottom of the net. I'm telling you, she didn't think about it. It looked like David Adams out there
used to.
From way downtown.
Used to, if I shot that, I would get just a little iron maybe, you know, Jamie. Hey, Ryan Farmer over in Hyden, glad to have you along, big guy.
Yep, I was going to give him a shout-out.
Absolutely.
He hollered at me today.
Yeah. David Ann Dixon over Lights Creek. And by the way, guys, Ann says more candy is on the way. More candy on the way.
Like we need that. It's really good, though. Really good. And Stamper, by the way, Bailey had picked up her second foul.
There's the rotation with the ball right back to the middle to the side hit.
Reed's out there for her defensive presence, guys, and she does a good job hurrying them up.
Letcher Central got what they wanted.
Yes,
Couch,
they did.
But
Couch,
she just missed it.
I don't know if she went up as strong as she normally does.
Reed's strong to the go, and she is going to get the foul.
Reed's got it in her mind. One thing, guys, she's going to the basket.
Certainly so. Let me say hello to Larry Thacker tonight. Want to make sure we're going to be carrying the game. We've got a lot of people under the weather, and so
yes, we do.
This is another added bonus for Hometown 24 to be able to bring these games to the folks at home. Like to see Gayhart get a high screen here and see if she can hit another one of those. Just as I say that, to come up and set it for her, but she passes it off, Manus.
Yeah, you got to look at the ball line defenses. Hall shoots her from way downtown and knocks it down.
Hall got set, and the 22-footer was nicely done as she had her base right with her feet and good follow through.
Now they've went 2-2-1 on the press. Maybe back that up to the 2-3 zone instead of that 1-3-1 perhaps. A lot of times your press will dictate what kind of zone you play on the other end, but it won't matter if you foul them that far away.
And that'll be a turnover on Letcher Central is on the tie-up. Nice move by Gayhart. She up and under, and it goes.
You know, it's a tough matchup for the Cougars to play man with that lineup.
Without Witt, especially.
Without Witt.
They miss her as much as not Mrs. Pollard. For those of you tuning in, both of them with 2 early fouls.
Gayhart with the first shot and makes the 3-point play.
Now Central's biggest lead at 15-11. Cougars need a bucket.
And as Jamie said, it's a 2-2-1, and it is a turnover as Reed steals the basketball. Pulls up, kicks it back out to Hall, and Hall, just like Holcomb, you cannot leave her for the catch and shoot as Gayhart shoots the 3, and it's a little long. Dameron kicks it, or slaps it back to Couch. And there's going to be a foul call.
So when is this said Candy going to get here? Did you say something about?
I think week after next, Ann said she'd have a little snack candy for us. It's so good. Have you ever had her peanut butter roll?
Yes, I got some of that last year over at the tournament.
Oh, very good, very good. Top notch.
And it's 5. There was no movement.
Yeah, there was no movement, and Coach Baker's not going to like that. Nobody went up, nobody went over. It was standstill time, and you turn the ball over when you do that.
I agree with Witt not playing, but they're going to miss her for things like that, too, that she does well that doesn't show up.
Well, you can't get down 10. I mean, you're at 4 right now. You get 2 or 3 buckets, you got to bring her back and play zone and try to protect her maybe.
And there's Hall's shot, and she knocks it down.
Yeah.
Lacey's feeling it, guys, too. She's capable of putting together good runs here. She's smiling, and they'll look to get her the ball more.
Absolutely.
Give her 7. And the press is bothering Letcher Central. Gets it into Couch. That's where they want to go. Goes up, misses it.
Couch's got to hit that, folks.
Hall brings it down the right side to Gayhart. Gayhart with the 3, and she got it.
Well, Coach Baker's going to have to slow them down, and a good move. And
I think he's got to come back with Witt, too, guys.
Yeah.
I do. They miss her on both ends. And
absolutely.
I think she may have to play with those 2 fouls.
We'll take a timeout. It's 21-11. We'll be back to Hyman right after this.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome back to Knott County Central High School, 21-11. We're in the second quarter, 4:44 to go. It's on a little bit of a run there, 3 buckets in a row, fellas.
Yeah, and, you know, they're taking good shots. They're taking good shots, knocking those shots down. Now, what does Coach Baker do? He had brought Wright in, but it looks like as we go back to action, Witt is still –
yeah.
How much longer does he wait? That's the question.
All the folks we have over in Colson, Kentucky, and down in Isom tuning in. Got a bunch of friends over there, DA.
Oh, Bumper Adams is over there, our buddy.
Down in Racetrack Holler.
Yes, sir. I've got a lot of friends over in Whitesburg. I got to give a shout-out to and say hello to them.
And it's another turnover as Holcomb tried to enter the ball to Couch on the wrong side. Dameron deflects it. Kick out to Hall. Hall with a deep 3, misses it. Rebound comes down to Wright, and they're going to have a jump basketball, and it'll go to Letcher Central.
I tell you what, sometimes you get that ball on the wing down there, guys, and a bounce pass, a fake and a bounce pass works better for you sometimes than that
Well, tried to enter it on the same side the body was, so
absolutely.
that ends up being a problem sometimes.
Couch has got to get involved here, guys, and get some buckets and get down there and score. And if you're Knott County, you still want to put 2 on her. Try to keep her from that easy bucket.
But, you know, the old saying goes, and that's old school basketball, the three's not going down. You got to take it to the go. You got to put the pressure on the referees to make those calls and get to the free throw line and get something easy.
Looks like a 2-3 will stay in place for Knott County, trying to block the lane off.
And that's Pavlik, who came in the game after the timeout, and she was tied up by Combs, and it will go to the Lady Patriots.
Letcher needs a stop, guys. Knott County on a run here. Again, it's been a while since they've hit a bucket, and they need one. But you need a stop and then attack the rim on the other end.
As Bentley will veer to the left for the elevator screen to the other side for Gayhart, and it's long. Pavlik comes down with a rebound.
I thought that was a good set play that time. They got a good screen there and brought their shooter through. Cougars did a nice job rebounding, but the Patriots also a nice job of moving the ball and get a good shot.
Couch got to be involved. They've got to find ways to get her involved, even if it means taking the ball to her. She's too important for this Letcher Central team not to put the ball in her hands, especially with her teammate over there with 2 fouls.
I think Whit is going to sit, guys. No question about that. Why bring her back with 3 minutes now? So, you know.
And as we were talking there, Hall picked up her second, and she'll go to the bench, and Reed comes back in, who has 2, came in for her.
And I believe Miss Combs might have just picked up her second foul. And more importantly, Knott County going to put Letcher to the free throw line if that was the 5th team.
That was the 4th. Ed was quick on that one down there.
Okay.
As Bailey's in the basketball game for Letcher Central. Couch short, gets her own rebound, missed again. Rebound comes down to Combs as she wrestles it away from Stamper, and Jamie likes when I say wrestled it away.
Hey, yeah, man, that's one of the best promos ever made.
Absolutely. You know, Couch is struggling. She got a little frustrated early in the game, guys, and she's got to hit those shots 4, 5, 6 feet. She's got to make those.
Let's see if Letcher Central can advance it up and get something easy. Throws it up to Bailey. Bailey tries to kick it out, and she was underneath the basketball goal. Gibson with a steal. Tries to cross over, and she's going to lose it.
Jump ball. It'll go back to Letcher Central.
So that's turnover for Knott County Central. 21-11, 2:28, and Holcomb is going to come back in, and she's going to come in for Wright. And as you said, David Adams, I think Witt's going to remain there for the next 2.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're at 10, and you've been there for a minute and 12 seconds, so why not just go ahead and ride it out if you can. But right there was a good pass by Couch, but got to go up strong with the ball, and there's the layup.
And that's in for Reed.
Nice move from Gayhart. She drew the defense and dumped it off of a nice bounce pass that D.A. just talked about a few moments ago.
Larry Hayes loves the bounce pass. A great coach. How he coaches the bounce pass. He's very good at that, and it works well.
Knott County faithful don't agree with that call, but it won't matter. It's going to stand on Gibson. She picks up the foul.
And that's her second, and 5 Lady Patriots have 2 fouls.
And that's the 5th team foul, so yes, we will go to the free throw line for 2 the rest of the way.
23-11, their score as Couch finally rings the bell.
3 out of 5. Yep. Am I right, Manus?
You are correct, sir. As Wright will come back in for Bailey. And that's just the 4th point for Letcher Central in the second quarter. Second one up, and it is good.
Gets it back to 10. You'd like to have another stop, get another bucket, get it to single digits going into the locker room at halftime.
High post screen. Gayhart's got the misses it. And it will come down to Holcomb. Dameron one-on-one, Euro step, and she's going to score it, and the foul will be on Bentley.
Well, Acacia felt like she was straight up, but she moved her feet
Yeah.
and drew that one. Probably would have been better served to stood straight up and perhaps even give up the bucket.
Nice move by the guard Cougars there, and she's could cut in this lead more, guys.
It's long, and by the way, that's the second foul on Bentley, so 6 Lady Patriots have 2 fouls.
23-15, a minute 20 till half.
Gayhart got the angle, and off the backboard and good.
Back to double digits with the layup off the glass.
Got to find a way to keep her out of the paint. She will dissect this defense apart if they allow her to do that. Combs with a steal for Knott County, but stolen back by Letcher Central.
Stamper got it back there, but Couch got to step to the basketball against that zone press in the middle. Couch is up, and that's going to be on Combs.
Combs a little, maybe too much body in the lower part there from the hip down. You can see movement, you can see the push. So
that's going to be her third.
Well, really, Coach Huff has to get her out. She really.
Yeah, I think so too, man.
Couch knocks that one down. Got her rhythm on the free throw line now.
Yeah, she's a nice shooter. I like the way she plays. Most of the time, these little 4 or 5 footers we've seen her miss tonight, I would bet money that she don't miss those. But she's a great shooter.
Bella Hammond checks in here. Good to see her get some minutes as Couch makes another one.
Under a minute, 25-17.
Couch 6 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half. Let's see what the Lady Patriots come up with here as we end the second quarter. And it looks like Gayhart's going to just dribble it out, and I think Coach Baker is okay with them dribbling it out.
Well, and again, Knott County in foul trouble all the way across the board, so I guess the thinking for Coach Huff is, hey, let's be happy with the lead we've got, go into the locker room with a little momentum, and don't pick up any more fouls.
And I was trying to see the arrow to see if it was going Knott Central as well for the second half. As Gayhart takes it in there, goes up, and thought she was fouled. Will Letcher Central get anything off? And they will not. Is it stolen? Is it going to count? Nope.
And that's going to do it, guys. The first half is in the books. 25 for Knott County, 17 for Letcher. We're going to take a break. We'll have the man Toyota at the half, and we'll be back shortly.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Knott County Central, and welcome to the mandatory at the half. Glad you're joining us tonight here at Knott County Central. Halftime score, Knott County leading the Cougars 25-17. Jamie, it's been a little close shooting for both teams, but Knott Central had a run there that they hit a few buckets, and that's been the difference so far.
Well, what Letcher's missing is a couple buckets underneath the basket, somebody to get an offensive rebound and put them back. Young lady to the left of you knows all about that.
Oh, yeah, Miss Kaylee Banks is joining us from Kaylee's a member of the Alice Lloyd College basketball team, and eligibility will start back the next ball game. Is that correct?
Next home game.
Next home game, and glad to see her back in action. And you're right, she did like the elbow often when she was in. I remember that. Kaylee, the Eagles are playing pretty good this season.
We're playing pretty good. Overall, we've had a lot of injuries. We've had a couple ACLs, really bad turned ankles. We're still struggling. Katie Jo's still trying to get back. She's been out since 2 weeks before Christmas break. We just got Maddie T back. We've got Shelby Stewart, who shot the lights out last season, tore her ACL. And then we got a freshman with an ACL tear. So, I mean, it's just one after another.
I've been broadcasting over there for 25 years, and I spent the last 4 of them just hoping that this young lady and Abby Maggard would play together.
And
don't you know it's going to happen Tuesday night again?
Jamie.
Asbury. You don't get no better than that, brother.
When I was playing at Alice Lloyd, we got a 5-second count, me and B.B. King, because neither one of us would jump out and throw the other than the ball. Coach Morris got mad. I can see that happening at Alice Lloyd with Banks and Maggart.
Me and Abby's been trying to play together since my freshman year, and now finally we're just so excited to be playing together.
I think you're all going to have a nice club.
Yeah.
Anytime you have shooters, you can stay in the game.
Yep.
In 2007, when I was coaching the Eagles, and we had that good team. I had shooters on both wings, and then I had Thomas, who was special 5-player, as you remember, Becky Thomas, 30 points a game, and she was tough. And so if we couldn't score out on the floor, we always went in, and we entered the ball there, and she would decide who's going to shoot the ball.
From somebody that was just here a couple years ago, tell everybody that's tuning in the difference playing here versus playing at NAIA level.
It's actually a big difference. You see a lot of bigger players. I was the biggest player on my team, and I'm only 5'9". Go to high school and play girls that's 6'4", 6'5", and double my size. So it is very, very different.
What spot will you continue to play the 4?
I will play 4, but mostly shooting guard now.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe even, that's what I was expecting as well.
Yeah.
And again, Coach Mills, I would expect a lot of 4 out, 1 in.
Yeah.
So you'll just be another option for him outside to stretch those defenses out.
Yeah, we got to work out with Carla Booth in today at practice. That's where I just came from.
Great ball
she
handler.
put us through it, for sure.
No doubt about that.
She's a great ball handler, and she's very good at teaching ball handling skills to young kids. She does an excellent job.
Do you miss this part of the game, though, especially these rivalries?
I definitely miss high school. That's what I was telling Mom the other day. I was like, I wish I took that COVID year because I'm still only 19 years old and a sophomore in college. I could have took that year. I wish I would have.
18 other coaches is glad she didn't.
Oh yeah, I mean, do you blame them?
No, not at all.
I mean, really. But Kayla, we are hometown 24. We'll be over there next Saturday. And it's going to be a doubleheader, so we will put you on.
I look forward to seeing y'all.
Oh, we'll be glad to be over there, and always good to see you all. Y'all, and we expect a good effort. You tell the girls.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, absolutely. Kaylee Baker, outstanding player from Letcher Central, who's now at Alice Lloyd College, helping the Eagles out. We're going to take a break. We got third quarter coming up. 25-17. Stay with us. We got a dandy in Hyman.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are. And our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Just want to watch the game.
That turned on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have two attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
Welcome back to Knott County Central, third quarter, getting ready to start here as the Cougars and the Patriots going at it. And we'd like to thank Kaylee Banks for stopping by, Alice Lloyd College player, and glad to have her along here at the Mantoil Taft. And looking forward, guys, to seeing the Lady Eagles and the men's team play.
Tuesday night, if you're not doing anything, guys, that matchup against Asbury will be something else. It's their biggest rival game, just much like this one. Should be a fun game.
Goes under, which leaves Gayhart, and that's going to be a foul on Pollard on a moving screen. And that
I don't really get that. I mean, they've got to have her in the ball game. She can't afford to get those.
She just kept moving down that way, and
it's just like Witt.
Picks up a tough third foul. And Witt, 3-on-2, Couch will shoot the three and knocks it down.
Big bucket for her and cuts the lead to 5 as she hits that left 20-footer off the left side.
And as you say, David Adams, that first 3 to 4 minutes tells a lot of the tales, and so far it's went the Lady Cougars' way. If I was not Central, I would go right at Witt. And the bank shot does not go. Long rebound to Bentley. As Letcher Central's playing a flat 3-2 defense. Witt is not coming out at all.
Well, I figured Coach Baker would have to play a defense to protect her. He didn't want her to get the third foul real quick, especially in the man-to-man, them setting screens on her.
And trying to get that ball into the soft area with Pollard. Pollard gets it, jump shot from 15, misses it. Nobody boxes her out. She gets a rebound. Bentley up with a jumper, air ball, and comes down to Bailey.
Bentley had a good shot. She normally hits that. And Pollard did too.
Right.
Two
Bentley
excellent
normally
shots.
knocks those shots down. Just not had one to go down for her yet. As Witt looks to Holcomb into Bailey, who's sealed off, goes up and makes it.
Couch gets the bucket, and she's come out and put 5 points on the board quick, and we're going to have a full timeout, Manus, and we're going to take one as well. It's 25-22. Stay with us. We got a good one in Hyman.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Welcome back. 25-22 is your score here at Knott County Central High School, the house on the creek bank, as our buddy used to call it. And Manus, Cougars have come out aggressive, taking shots, and Patriots
made some adjustments.
Yeah, they have. And now Coach Huff takes a timeout and
gives her time to make an
adjustment.
adjustment.
She's going to make an adjustment here, and I think she'll put more pressure on Couch and try to double her and make somebody else take a shot.
And Pollard throws it away, and, you know, Pollard the last time, Bailey did a good job sealing her off down here, almost picked up her fourth foul. Knott Central with a little bit of pressure, getting the ball out of Witt's hands, back to Witt, and they'll set up. And Knott Central, David, I believe, are they in that 1-3-1 again?
Yes, they are, and Gibson is playing there in the middle with Pollard as well. And when you play the 1-3-1, you're going to give the side up either left or right for the shot. So you just hope that if you're in the defense, they miss. You hope they're the offense, they hit those shots.
And that is a 8-0 run for the Cougars coming out, and Gibson with a nice move and puts it in.
Very good shot there. Nice follow through on the shot on the block. I'm impressed with that move.
And the Lady Patriots really needed that.
Yeah. Hey, who you go back to if you're in the blue? Miss Couch. She's playing well.
Kick out to Dameron. Dameron with a three, and it's a little bit long. Nice box out by Hall.
I thought we should have went on to the goal.
Yep. And Holcomb was deep in the corner. As I said, Bentley usually knocks it down, and there she knocks it down.
Nice hustle down. She gets her feet squared up, and good follow through, and makes it count. Now Cougars are on the move.
Dameron beats the press, kick all the way across the Couch. Couch with the jumper, and it's good.
Couch gets set. That 15-footer is easy for her. 30-27, 4:25, third quarter.
Couch has 11, and the pace of the game is picked up, David. As Gayhart, wide open, misses it. Pollard with a rebound. Gayhart with a kick out to Hall and knocks it down.
Lacey Hall has hit some big shots tonight, Manus, for Knott County. No question about it.
Got double figures. She's got 10. Can't leave her open, David Adams. Witt settles the Lady Cougars down as I still think they're in that 1-3-1. You got to watch where Holcomb's at.
Holcomb's on the left side over there, and that's where Witt will go if Couch can't make her move. But she makes
a nice
it.
Spin.
And now with the foul problems with Pollard, they cannot be aggressive with her, and she may have her way the rest of this game, Manus Blair.
You're exactly right, David. She just has to put her hands up and not draw that fourth foul. Letcher Central still employing that 3-2 flat defense. Hall trying to get that corner shot off the dribble from Gayhart. And concerted effort by Dameron to get out to it. Gets it into Pollard. Pollard up, and it rolls off. Rebound by Gibson. Gibson, and no foul call. The bench wanting a foul. And it goes off. And it will be nuts. No, it will be Letcher Central's basketball. Diamond in one press now by Knott County Central. And they'll back out of it.
They're in the 1-3-1, but they've scooted Hall over close to Holcomb, the shooter of Cougars.
As Witt goes in, and that opened that lane up for Witt. And that is Witt's first 2 of the basketball
game. We talked earlier. She needed to be more aggressive, I thought, and take advantage of it. Too good a shooter, man. It's not to get some shots.
Bentley up with a jumper, and she's hot now. That gives her 5.
Bentley, a very good shooter, and you got to put pressure on her as well as she can light it up.
And David, as you once knew, is a great shooter you were. Once you make one, you're ready to shoot another.
And sometimes if you're not making them, you still shoot them because you like it.
That's exactly right. And the tie-up will still remain with the Lady Cougars as Bentley goes out and Reed comes into the basketball game.
Reed, a very aggressive player, and she's got the assignment guarding Witt, who.
And Anchor's going to have a timeout, Coach.
It's going to be 30, so we'll leave it here. And crowds got bigger. They've several more fans filtered in. We've got the boys' game coming up about 25 minutes after the girls' game is done. So you want to stay around for that tonight. That should be a dandy. The Cougars and the Patriots going at it. And Manus, that should be both times those guys have met. It's been Bucky here, Bucky Terry, you know.
The knockdown, Jayden Huff, as the horn goes off, knocks it down. And I was on that end down there at Letcher Central when he wheeled and put it up there, and it hit nothing but, I don't know, is it nylon or cotton anymore? What kind of nets are they?
You'll get them both sometimes. But
polyester, somebody probably said.
Yeah, but here it was a big game for the Cougars.
And it's like these
Dixon
two girls
played
game.
well, you know.
You don't expect either team to be in double figure lead against each other, and if they are, they'll come back, and that's what happened at Letcher Central with Knott Central, and here Letcher Central's come back against Knott Central as Bailey seals off, misses it. Holcomb rebounds it. She's pinned on the baseline, gets out to Witt, gives it up to Dameron. Dameron goes into the gap. And out says, let's reset. You can see that the Lady Patriots are doubling, David, to get the ball out of Witt's hands. And that's going to be a foul on Combs, looks like.
Yeah, Couch has been making the move. Manus, when she gets the ball, she's been faking and going to the right side most tonight. I have seen her at times go to the left in some other games, but tonight she's been favoring the right side. She's shooting the ball better at that, and I think she feels comfortable at that.
Oh, yeah. As Coach Huff is asking the official, did she not have her hand straight up, and that was Combs' fourth. And the official said she did not have her hand straight up as Couch makes that free throw.
Couch, excellent free throw shooter, no question about that. And with a minute, just over a minute, 35-33, the lead's cut to 2 as Patriots will have the basketball. I want to say hello to our buddy Harold Kraft tuning in tonight. Glad to have him along.
A steal, and it comes up to Dameron. Dameron with left hand and lays it in.
We're tied for the first time since back in the game when it was
25.
Yeah.
I think it was it 25? Yeah, 25. Yeah.
So with the under 30 seconds, third quarter, I would think the Patriots will go for one here. And as the Cougars will set back in their zone, 2-3, but they're matching up on the strong side of the ball.
And you got to be aware where Hall is right now. And there she is, and it hits the support, I believe, didn't it, David?
Yeah, I hit the wire above the goal, and I think she was on target. She got set well, and it looked like had a chance, and but that's the way it goes sometimes. Whip brings it in quick and throws it about 80 feet, and that one will sail off, and we're tied at 35, folks. We've got 1 quarter to play. We told you we had a good one in Hyman. Stay with us.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster. With the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome back. 4th quarter getting ready to start, 35-35. We've not settled anything yet, so Manus,
wouldn't expect anything but that.
No, we've got 8 minutes, and folks, it wouldn't shock me if we go overtime or 2. Stay with us for that as well. That could possibly happen as well. These teams are used to that, so we'll see what happens. Knott Central will have the basketball as we get started, 4th quarter.
And Bentley has come back into the basketball game. Initial starting lineups for both teams. Pollard with a kick out to Gayhart with a fake. Hall misses it. Pollard with a rebound to kick out to Bentley. Bentley with a 3, doesn't go. Dameron with a rebound, and she's off to the races. Left hand, missed it. Rebound comes down to Gibson, and now race to the other end. Gibson with the left hand, missed it. And comes back to Witt. So neither team came up with anything on either one of those.
Each team making a trip, but unsuccessful so far. So see if they get settled down.
And looking in, and Gayhart gets the ball after Bentley deflects it. Bentley with the wide open 3, misses it. Just can't get it to go down. Gibson misses it, gets her own rebound, and there's going to be a foul. And the foul's going to be on. Looks like it was on Bailey. And that's going to be her 3rd.
If you notice, the Cougars are in man on this inbounds play.
Yep, which surprises. Usually after you're playing a zone, you stay in it when the ball's underneath. As Gibson beats Bailey, misses it. She was wanting a foul. And earlier, Knott Central was doubling Witt to make her give up the basketball out of the 2-3, but they've abandoned that strategy. Witt goes in, drops it off the Couch, should have shot it. Couch misses it, rebound by Bentley. Gayhart wide open 3. Missed it. They just cannot find it, David.
No, they're struggling. They've got some good looks, both teams has, but they're just having a problem getting the ball in the basket right now. So Gayhart will go to the line. She'll have 2 to try to break this tie with 6:11 to go in the 4th, 35-35.
My old wise JV coach, none other than Dexter Campbell, would say, if you can't make it from 15, if you get a little bit closer, you might make it. As Gayhart
absolutely
makes the first of 2, and that's what Gayhart did. She pump fake, went strong to the goal.
Yeah.
Got the contact,
Gayhart very quick with the ball. She handles the ball extremely well.
As Gibson goes in and gets the rebound, very active as Pollard misses the three, and it goes out of bounds to the Lady Cougars.
Pollard normally, when she gets time, gets a set, she usually shoots it better out there. So she's got a good shot on her.
2-2-1 now this time. Dameron beats it. Nowhere to go. Blocked by Pollard. And Bailey gets the rebound, and she's called for the walk. And Hall's right back in for Reed.
5 minutes, 54 seconds, and the clock is ticking. Fans really get into it sometimes, and they enjoy it too, you know.
Good, harmless fun.
Absolutely.
Some officials might not be thinking that, though. Here we go. A little bit of movement. Gibson's in the middle of that zone. She's got to go up with it, and she does, and she scores.
She makes a nice move and hits a great shot there at 38-35.
Give her 8. It might have got away with a double dribble there. But we are a pretty good distance from the floor. So.
Yes, we are. We're up here with the control man and the cameraman.
Couch with it, and that is going to be a foul on Pollard. And that's going to be her 4th, David Adams.
I know, and, you know, if you're Coach Huff, do you maybe switch people right now? Maybe Gibson Garden, or put 2 on her.
Or Combs comes back in, but Combs has got 4 fouls.
Yeah, take your chance with another player open just out there, and because you want to keep Pollard in the game as long as you can if you're Knott County.
And Couch has got it on a roll now. She's 10 of 12, David Adams, for the free throw line.
Nice player. We've got some good ball players on the court here on both teams tonight. They play extremely hard. They're working.
And Gibson rises up with a 3, misses it. Holcomb with a rebound, gets it to Witt. Dameron into Couch, going at Pollard. Holcomb with a 3 and misses it. Rebound comes down to Gibson. Pollard's open underneath. They miss her. Gibson up with a 3, misses it. Hall goes in, misses it.
Boy, if you're Bentley, you got to. It was that Hall that missed it or Bentley?
Yes, Hall.
Hall had her shot, and she's hit some beautiful 3s tonight for her team, but that was one that she'd like to have back, I'm sure.
And, you know, actively going to the boards, and it just rolled off.
You know, are they setting Holcomb up for this jumper?
Couch going in, and that's going to be 5 on Pollard.
So that's Pollard's 5th.
And unbelievably, David, she goes out and did not score a point.
Yeah,
gotta have it.
Yeah,
gotta have it.
That is unbelievable because she is she's a pretty good shooter. She plays the 5 spot, but I've seen her hit some 3s this season.
As Couch will go back to the line.
And that's where you do not want her because Couch is excellent there. She has a good follow through, sets her feet well. Kind of like a Dickie Adams player from Whitesburg. He's a free throw shooter now. I'm telling you, even Dickie Adams was a free throw shooter.
12 of 14.
I seen him play. He's tough.
Yep. All-time leading scorer at or 2,000 point scorer at Letcher High School. As Hall, good shot, just wouldn't go down, and it's going to be a foul.
And that was a good rebound by Gibson. The Cougars, 2 players there, and she outworked them and got the ball. And Coach Baker is making a sub here and trying to get some fresh legs on the floor, Manus.
Bailey picked up her 4th on that, David. And Stamper is in for his Combs makes a good move out to Bentley and almost a near steal. Hall goes in with a runner, misses it. Rebound by Dameron.
I thought Hall may have had a little room there to go on. Maybe not, but it looked that way. And may have got a little closer jumper.
Stamper is called for traveling. Didn't release the basketball before she picked her pivot foot up.
Well, I thought she, to be honest with you, Manus, I thought she got herself in a hurry when she had 3 defenders coming at her, and it put a little pressure on her. We'll take a break. It's 39-38 as Cougars are leading by 1 when we come back.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Welcome back, 39-38 here at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex on Thursday night, high school basketball. And, Manus, it's been a game of runs tonight.
A game of runs, and foul trouble on the big girls on both sides.
Yeah.
Bailey's got 4 now. Pollard is fouled out. Combs has 4. So let's see who attacks down low. And does Gayhart she always takes over the game this time.
Well,
so is it Gayhart that takes over? Is it Witt on the other end takes over this basketball game? Or
yeah.
Witt getting the ball
or
into
Gibson
Couch.
for Knott Central. She's hit some big shots.
And those threes that Knott Central hasn't knocked down. Can Hall and Bentley and Gayhart knock those threes down in this last 3 minutes?
Notice the defense by Coach Baker after the timeout. He goes back. Even though Pollard's out, he's cutting the middle off and seeing if the Patriots can hit the jumper from outside.
Nice pass by Gibson, misses the shot. Rebound comes to Combs. Combs banks it in.
Nice touch by Combs.
Her first 2.
You give that rebound up, and you pay for it that way, as the Cougars will try to bring it up and do a nice job passing over it.
Dameron into Couch. Pivots, misses the shot. Stamper with the rebound. Back to Couch, knocks it down.
8-footer in Couch hits that one and gives the Cougars a 1-point lead. We're down to 2:15, a 1-point game.
Once again, offensive rebounds.
Yeah, both teams have scored the last bucket on the offensive board.
And Hall misses it. Rebound by Gayhart. Gayhart up with a baseline jumper, misses it. Couch comes down with a rebound. 2 minutes to go, David Adams. Stamper lobs it up to Couch. Couch moves, kicks it back out to Dameron. To Witt. Witt goes up and makes the jumper.
That 5-footer's a big shot, and it gives them the 3-point lead. So Knott County needs a bucket. If you're them, if you're Cougars, you want to continue with the defense.
Lady Cougars asking them to shoot the 3. Gayhart with the 3 and knocks it down.
So we're tied again, and Coach Huff will take a timeout, and we'll see if that's a 30 or a full. We're going to take a full. So we're all even with 1:21 to go. Stay with us.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Welcome back, and 43-43, 1:21 to go. And, folks, to be honest with you, there's nothing different here. When these two play, it's usually overtime. So maybe we will not have overtime, but I would not bet against it.
I would not either. And on that 3, Gayhart goes to 15 points.
Yep. Is she the leading point total?
She is the leading scorer for the Lady Patriots, and for the Lady Cougars, Couch is up to 21 now. So
got a slow start, but turned it on.
Let's see. It looks like man-to-man now by the Lady Patriots as Reed will guard Witt up the floor. Witt gets the angle, and it goes off, and it goes off of Hall.
Yeah, she did have the angle there. One quick turn, Manus, and she might have had an opportunity at the layup.
And Gayhart's laughing about it. She was wanting that call. Holcomb with a kick out, and Reed almost with a steal. No count on Witt. Looking to isolate Couch on the block, and it's deflected by Gayhart. Couch up and missed it. Rebound comes down to Stamper.
It's going to be jump ball.
Coach Baker wanted a timeout, but it will be jump ball, and it will go to Letcher County Central.
51 seconds, and it's all tied up at 43, so we're headed down the wire here.
And there comes the kick out to Stamper. Stamper to give and go with Witt, and Witt lays it in.
Stamper with a nice pass there, straight to her teammate to get the layup.
35 seconds. Reed to Combs. Combs up with a shot, missed it. Couch with a rebound. Well, who they're going to foul? Neither team in the double bonus as Reed reaches out and fouls Dameron. And that will be their third team foul. Got to foul one more time.
Yeah.
And then, or two more times, and it's going to be a timeout, looks like, David.
Yeah, I think 30-second timeout. So we'll leave it right here. And Manus at 45-43, 21 seconds. If you're Coach Huff, are you going to double team Witt and not let her get the ball and let the ball come in and foul somebody who is not?
Well, looking down the percentages of the ones that's in the game right now, Holcomb is at 50, Couch is at 80, Dameron 53, Witt 64, and Stamper at 57.
So
anybody but Couch or Witt, and you're going to double
Couch.
Witt.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what
you take your chances.
Coach Huff decides to do, but definitely you could put two on.
I'm not going to foul Couch.
No,
because
two on her. Rhythm. She's not going to get the ball.
I'd foul anybody but Couch.
One on Witt, and you're going to leave two open to get it in. And as soon as they do, you're going to go slap the hand.
But they've got one foul. Going after the ball, you're still trying to steal.
Right.
You're still trying to steal the basketball go.
Here's the screen, and
are they going to get it in? He had to call a timeout.
Yeah, he had to, and I would think that was good defense by Knott County. But to be honest with you, the Cougars
stood and watched.
Yeah, they did.
It was a box set, looked like, and they were screening back, and the people that were on the back of the screen did not set the screen up to get to the basketball or come to the basketball on the sideline. So let's see if Coach Baker's drawing something up real quickly, something different or a variation off the box set. And they're going back to the box set. Let's see, David Adams, what they do out of it.
43-45 as we get back to play.
And they're going to call another timeout.
Yeah, I mean, great defense by Knott County, and if you're Coach Baker, you might have to stack them straight where you're throwing it in and break somebody long. And
you know, Witt has those big hands and length.
Yeah.
You know, you just say, put your hand up and say, throw it to me right here, and I'll go get it.
Yeah.
But, of course, Reed, who I think is one of the best defenders in all of the 14th region, is on her.
Yeah, Reed plays hard defense. She really does, and does a good job for her team. No question about it.
So you just don't want to throw it into the back court with the possibility of losing it. But if you're going to go into the backcourt, you need to go real quickly, and that pass has got to be straight off the screen as they're in a straight line situation now. And they did get it in, and Reed fouls.
Still, it's an unshooting foul, and they got to throw it back in again. So,
and they went to a straight line off the sideline.
I thought he would because he was really struggling getting it in.
And there's going to be the foul, and if it's Reed, that's going to be her 5th, and it is. And let's see who Coach Huff will go with, and it'll be Bentley coming in.
Yeah, Reed come in and gave the team some strong defense down the stretch here. Did a good job.
As I said, Witt is a 64% free throw shooter for the year. And it is off.
Yeah, this one's crucial if you're Witt. And if you're not County, your main concern is to rebound here now in case of the miss.
So do you pick them up or do you stay in that flat
I don't
3
know.
too?
The speed, you get back, and there's a big one. And now if you're not County, 18 seconds.
Do you foul, David? Do you
Gayhart
foul?
would probably need to take it to the basket, get the quick, but now she's waited.
She takes it to the go, gives it up to Gibson, and she lays it in.
Yeah, big bucket there. But, I wish if it was her, I would want her to win earlier. If I was Cougars,
Yep.
You about played it the way you had to play it. I mean,
but, you still can get that steal.
Yeah.
Letcher Central still had one foul to give up before they put the ball back in.
Yeah.
So they've only got 3 team fouls, so they could have fouled and made them put it on the sideline.
I like both teams tonight, though, man. It's both teams, I thought, played hard. They shared the ball well.
Didn't convert a lot of the shots on both sides.
I thought they wasted fouls. Both teams did.
Yeah. And foul trouble a little bit. That knocks off your rhythm and your momentum. As Dameron will throw the ball in for Letcher Central, everybody's being faced forward. Couch is fouled by Gayhart, and that's her first.
Yeah. And I want to remind everyone, after this ball game, we will have the boys coming up in about 25 minutes, somewhere in there. So I want you to stay with us, and we should have another good high school basketball game coming at you.
Couch will shoot 2. First one's up, and it's good. Now, David Adams, they can foul.
Yes, they can, because
they still got that one foul to give.
Yep. You are right.
And Coach Baker has put Dameron up here behind Couch, as Couch will shoot the second and makes the second. And it's thrown away. And they're not going to foul.
Yeah. There's the inbound play, and it was to the left, and Gayhart was cutting to the inner side and could not get the ball. And a good ball game out of both teams, and a good game by the Cougars and the Patriots tonight, as both of them played it hard. Cougars end up 48-45 on the win column, minus.
Yeah, and
our player of the game will be Couch, Kira Couch, and Alice Lloyd College player of the game. And is Jamie going to get an interview from her? And if not, we will have an interview with her before the boys' game kicks off. We'll get her and talk with her. And she's always a good-spirited gal and always plays hard. Hey, I like both teams, man. They play extremely hard.
And it is ironic. The first game they played, 49-46, and the second game, 48-45. Both of these teams tournament tested. Both of those
they are.
Both of those games will make them tournament tested.
Yes,
and in the long run, you gain from playing those types of games. You want to win them.
Yeah.
But, it tells you a lot about your basketball team.
Well, folks, we're going to take a little break and we'll be back. Hey, stay with us. We're about 20 minutes away. We'll have our great sponsors. You'll get to see them. Our commercials being run. Tim Short, Bank of Hyman, ARH, and all the folks. Stay with us and watch those, and we'll be back and get you started for this next game coming up from the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Stay with us. We'll be back.
And the ball stolen. Hall put it up good.
I'm 85, getting ready to go into year 2022-23, so if my count runs about 37 years, that's a long time.
Here goes Knight. And a three, Woods, yes!
The fire still burns. I enjoy going out to the gym. I enjoy it as a kid.
She called the ball. Have mercy.
I've got to a point now where I have seen kids play today. I saw their dads, in some cases even their grandfathers. So, you know, you kind of get used to them hollering at you, and I like that.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster. With the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi. I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back to Knott County Central High School. We're about 13 minutes away from the boys' action. First game tonight, Lady Cougars, 3-point win over Knott County Central. Come back, and Coach Keith Baker has joined me for a minute here as we get a chat with him. Coach, I thought that game was a game that one team would get in a run, hit a couple shots, the other team come back a couple shots, but I thought Couch played a great second half.
She did. You know, she's our go-to person. We knew we had to get the ball, especially when Pollard fouled out. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing that I told them at halftime, and we didn't do a very good job. You know, over at home, we manhandled them on the boards, and they manhandled us here on the boards, and it's just like our feet was glued to the floor. And, you know, that's something we got to get back and work on. You can't have those in close games because usually in a real close game, the team that out-rebounds wins.
Well, Coach, we've got to see everybody. A lot of the teams in the region played Manus at 9, Hometown 24. We've got a pretty good look at everybody now, and we think it's Cougars and Patriots and Owls and Commodores and maybe the Bulldogs. Estill could be one of those teams that could win one game, maybe two. I mean, they're very solid inside.
Well, you know, Estill's a dangerous team, and also Leslie's a dangerous team.
Yes, they are. You know, she's done a good job with that team over there.
They're playing wide open. They shoot a lot of threes, and when they're going down, it's hard to beat.
I completely forgot about going on. I was impressed with Leslie County. I was impressed with their speed. They're well coached. Everybody knows their role. And you're right, Leslie County can make some noise.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, you look at this ball game, and I noticed your number one objective right from the start of the game, Coach, was to put Couch on the block and try to get that bounce to her and see if she can make something happen. If she's doubled, she likes to pass Will across. If she's not doubled, she likes to do her one-on-one.
Right, and you know that's been her forte the whole time that we've played. You know, she's good with the basketball moving. She's also good with her back to the basket, and you know she's a great free throw shooter. And here of lately, you know, I talked to her earlier in the year. She would have 20 points and shoot 0 free throws. Yeah. I said, Carrie, you got to do stuff to get to the line too. Because, you know, when you're making two and getting a foul on one of their good players, you know, that helps.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. I noticed Knott County played a lot of 1-3-1 tonight, and you don't see that played very much. But I don't know if it's effective for them tonight because Holcomb got some good looks.
She did, and you know, when you put ball pressure, you pressure the ball, you're going to leave open spots, especially on the perimeter, you know. And we knew that we still, our game is to play inside out first. And that, you know, that's what we try to do, and that's everything we try to do. You know, and we try to control the boards. We didn't do a good job controlling the boards tonight, but we got rebounds in the last minute when it counted there, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's a big thing.
Speaking to somebody who likes to elbow in the middle here a little bit now, tell me how physical the game was on the block tonight.
Physical tonight. There, I can hear myself.
Yep, there you go.
I could say that I'm really tired after this game.
Oh, yeah. Usually when you and the Patriots play, the Cougars and Patriots, a lot of water has to be drank and Gatorade, and Coach Baker goes home with a headache most times.
Win or lose, I go home with a headache.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you, we were up here talking, Manus and I, and we thought overtime. Hey, it's normal for these teams to play overtime. But we were also talking, I thought you were strong tonight about getting the ball on the block. If you didn't have it, you kicked it out.
Yeah. Well, I was getting to a little bit, and that means I knew somebody was going to be open. And my guards are really good at hitting that three and knocking it in there for me. So yeah, I got to say, I'm really proud of our team, honestly, tonight.
I thought y'all shared the ball extremely well, Coach. I really did. I thought when your bigs didn't have it inside, they were very good about the pass over to Holcomb especially. She got set, had some big threes in the ball game.
She did. You know, she's our shooter, and we know, you know, most of the time the reason why she's so open is number 2 right here. Kira draws 3 people,
yes,
you know,
she does.
and that leaves people wide open, you know, and that's the reason why they get good looks. But without one of those shooters, we'd be in trouble, you know. They could put 5 on her.
Yeah. Well, the way the season's going so far, you are playing good basketball. You're the one of the teams who could win this thing. There's no question about that. And what is plans? I know you want to go to college. This is your senior year. I know you need to play ball. And I know you're an excellent student. So what's the plan so far?
I do plan to play college ball. I haven't committed yet. I have 9 offers, so I'm kind of weighing in my options. But
what do you want to major in?
Oh, I'm going to major in marketing.
Marketing. So, in other words, when me and Coach Baker takes our money somewhere, you're going to take it. Is that what you tell me?
Yeah, I got you. You just called me up, and I got you.
Okay. Coach Baker, great game tonight, and looking forward to watching y'all play some more because I think, like I said, I think you're one of the teams can do it.
Thank you, David. We always appreciate what you and Manus and Hometown 24 is doing here, you know, publicizing the kids, and that's the main thing right there, the kids.
We had a lot of viewers tonight, so they did get to see Couch's left elbow when she makes her turn. They did get to see that. But congratulations to both of you. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Couch Baker of the Lady Cougars, and we're going to take a break, and we're about 5 minutes away from some more basketball. Stay with us on Hometown 24.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder & Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have two attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
Welcome back to Knott County Central, getting ready for the boys' game. Get started here for long. We have another halftime, not a halftime, but pregame guest. Coach Al Holland of the Hazard Bulldogs is with us. And Coach Holland, we were in Hazard on Tuesday night, and man, kind of shocked us. Your team just could not do no wrong.
Well, it's a great game, great high school atmosphere there.
Yeah.
Both schools had, tremendous turnout, and you get the two crosstown rivals playing.
Yes.
Anytime that happens, it's a little electric in the air, but I was proud of our kids. Prairie's got a great team. Coach Hoskins does a great job.
They have a good ball team.
And it's a good win for us on our home floor.
I thought y'all moved the ball extremely well. I thought you took care of the paint well. Your defense was good inside the paint as well, and it kind of forced Prairie outside to do a few more things than they didn't have the drive lane.
Right. Thought our defense was pretty good overall. The Everso kid passed the ball really well, had 9 assists, and he only had 5 points. But if you told me going into the game he's only going to have 5 points, and I said, well, we'll probably get beat 12, 15, 20 points, But I thought the Higgins kid inside played well. Seth Cottle was his usual self out front, handling the ball, shooting the ball, played well. Dalton Combs played really well for us.
He had a good
all
ball.
of our supporting cast came in and played really well, done a good job playing together.
Manus pointed out at halftime about the Everso's point total, because normally he's double digits most halftimes, and
right.
And then it got third quarter, and he brought it up. He talked about, said, hey, these guys are clicking, and Everso is not in the scorebook hardly. These guys are clicking. I thought Caudle has really come big time from last year, Coach.
He has, and another year under his belt. He's he works so hard, and he leads by example, and he's a great kid to coach. Same guy in the gym every day, comes to work every day, and he's just been a pleasure to coach. He's one of those special kids.
I know Manus wants to ask you a question. I'm going to let him ask you. I know he's dying.
And he's probably heard this, but one of the things, the question that it's not really a question as much as I keep saying who was going to be that third person other than Caudle and Everso. And when Prairie Central was double teaming and making Everso give up the basketball, I saw some of that, and I saw that third person being Combs, and I saw Kincaid knock down that wide-open three-pointer from the wing just as soon as you did that. Is that a concerted effort? Is that something to try to get those involved, or is that just in the scheme of your offense?
Well, we try to share the wealth, a little bit, but Kincaid come in and done a great job,
Right.
and we kind of depend on him for defense, a lot of times, because he'll come in and guard really well, and pressure the ball, and
right.
And over young kids, he's our best outside shooter,
Yeah.
the young group of guys. He's only a freshman, but plays with a lot of poise, a lot of confidence.
Right.
The Combs kid is no surprise because he does it daily in practice. He's really a good shooter, a jump shooter, and a mid-range shot. Kind of a lost art here in the mountains, the mid-range shot.
Right.
And I even mentioned to him that he's kind of unselfish to a fault.
He is.
Instead of taking those shots. But, his inexperience in that, and he's coming along, and other night against Prairie Central in a very physical basketball game, he was able to do that.
And that was a big concern of ours going into the game. Well, we got two guys with varsity action against pressure, and in front of a crowd, you never know how they're going to show up, And
right.
But I thought our kids handled the pressure really well, and great atmosphere. So that's a good sign for our future.
Oh yeah, you had a big time crowd there. It was a nice crowd, and it was just great, Al, for those kids, I thought. And
David, I want to apologize to Coach Holland.
Oh, what about?
When we did the preview show, I did not give him enough credit.
Well, if you give him a lot of credit,
he'll
start loafing.
And
right
I have
now.
told, I've told 2 or 3 or 4 of his players that I did not give them the proper credit, that I was bulletin board material probably for them.
I will say this, and this is I want you to get over and enjoy the game, and we get started. Do you think this team is farther along than you thought they'd be?
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, yeah. With our youth and trying to get used to these young kids.
Right.
And
Right.
But, I give Seth Cottle and Evan Shawn a lot of credit.
Right.
This Higgins kid's a junior, and he plays football in his first year playing.
Right.
His maturity has come in and done really well for us. And, you got 3 good guys. They're kind of, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
packing the load for you and good leadership. And leadership goes so far.
Right.
It means so much in basketball.
Well, I reckon Ann Dixon's getting the candy ready for next week. Are you meeting for lunch?
Well, I'm sure I'll be
Dave
there.
Dixon will be there. Dave Dixon will be there.
He's got a birthday. He's got a birthday coming up next week.
I
I
know
believe the 6th. Yeah.
How old is he, Al?
He'll be 94. Yeah.
Okay, I thought that. Coach Al Holland of the Hazard
Thanks,
Bulldogs. And we'll
Thanks,
take a break. And, well, we will not take a break. We'll go ahead and get our starting lineup up.
Oh.
Thank you, Coach Holland, for stopping by. Always good to see. Let's don't take a break, man. Let's just get the starting lineups going and get this thing going.
Yeah, looks like we're going to. And here we go with the Letcher County Central Cougars 7-6 on the season, coached by Matthew Taylor. Number 55, sophomore guard Gavin Hamilton. Number 23, senior forward Peyton Dixon. Number 20, freshman forward Cameron Hayes. Number 11, senior guard Todd Higgins. And lastly, 34, the senior, the center, the man in the middle, and that'll be Cooper Bailey. As I'll get my cell phone, David.
As the lights go out, folks.
I'm ready this time. I am ready. And for your home team on the scoreboard, the Knott County Central Patriots, 9-3 on the season, coached by Mr. Casey Huff. Number 3, senior guard Hunter Haddix. Number 4, senior forward Jaden Huff, who knocked down the winning basket the last time these two faced. Number 11, sophomore forward Chance Ambergy. Number 1, junior guard Drake Sloan. And the guy in the middle this time will be a freshman, and I've lost my 23, Michael Gibson.
It's just too dark, man. It's just too dark.
I think the power went off in my cell phone for just a second.
Hey.
But nice interview with Coach Holland. And,
always good to see him.
And I did take his team too lightly. I'll admit that.
Well, I didn't expect it to be as far as long as they are either, and I think he was
right.
He was even thinking, they're ahead of schedule.
Well, I think right now going into January, he is the leading candidate for Coach of the Year.
Oh, absolutely, he's doing a good job with the Bulldogs. Coach Hoskins got a good ball club too at Prairie, so.
Yeah.
And hello, William and Nita Madden out there, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're ready to start.
And Gibson gets the tip back to Haddix, and man-to-man by Letcher County Central. As Gibson gets the start over Reed tonight for Knott County Central. Each team on defense and offense will feel each other out the first time or two as Higgins steals the basketball. And he'll go down to the floor, gives it up, and before that, there will be a timeout, David Adams.
Well, Coach Taylor's seen his player down on the floor scrambling with the ball, and he didn't want to lose that ball, so he wanted the timeout. And
I failed to mention the referees tonight. They are Jim Cecil, Brian Napier, and Dylan Fields.
Yeah, 3 good gentlemen. They always work hard. Glad to have them on the game. And the guys in the first game, I thought those guys worked hard as well, Manus, and did a good job.
Yeah, and, the teams adapted to the way they were calling things in the first half. Bailey dribbles out here, and Huff is playing off of Bailey as Hamilton takes the basketball. No pressure on the basketball by Haddix as they run a weave here. Backdoor cut, and Huff was there on the help line, but Dixon was able
picks
to
it up
yeah.
and puts it in and gets the first bucket for the Cougars.
Huff just a step. If he'd been a step closer, he would have been able to steal that basketball. running a 5 out as Huff will take it to the baseline, kicks it to Ambergy, up and good. Assist to Huff.
Huff got out of the bucket and hit his partner Ambergy for the easy shot.
Took up 3 people. Three people came to him, and Ambergy was ready, and he laid it right off the board. Higgins to the ball, and it's blocked, and it's going to go off of Higgins, and that's going to be a turnover as Drake Sloan showed his jumping ability there with the block.
Higgins got out of there and
had the angle.
Had the angle, he did. And probably, I don't know if he needed one more dribble before he left or not to give him some strength going up or, you know.
And Sloan's got it, and it's going to be blocked, but it's going to be a foul on Hayes. Let's see if it's on the floor or he'll shoot 2. And he will shoot 2.
I think Drake Sloan had it made up. He was going to the basket no matter what, man.
And he had the advantage as he's a 74% free throw shooter, and he misses the first. Second one up, and it will roll in. Trying to isolate Dixon on the block, David Adams.
Patriots in the man, and the Cougars got good spacing right now.
And it's thrown away. Gibson will take it. Haddix with a jumper, and he's got it.
Hits the 3.
They gave him 2.
And we got a T for Haddix, for Tunning, and
that will be a foul on Haddix.
Yeah.
Personal as well. I did not see it, David Adams. I was looking down.
Well, the only thing I seen him do was talking. I didn't really see any arm motions or anything, so.
Yep. And, you know, in a rival game, sometimes you have that.
Yeah, you get excited. And
you know, we saw that a little bit at the Prairie Central Hazard.
We did.
Girls and boys double as Dixon will make both of them, and he is a 79% free throw shooter for the year. But that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the night, too, when the officials say it's not going to happen tonight. Hayes trying to get the ball to Dixon. He's double teamed. Higgins into the lane, goes up with a runner, missed it. Huff with a rebound. Huff taking it down the lane, gives it up to Drake Sloan. He steps in for the 3, missed it.
Got a good look.
Good. Ambergy battling in there, but it came. Hayes goes in and gets the rebound, but Ambergy battling inside, trying to get that offensive rebound. So far, been a half-court game, David.
Yes.
Hamilton with a jumper, a little bit long, and Gibson with a rebound. Huff with a deep 3, no. And Hayes with the rebound.
Hayes has been the guy on the boards for the Cougars so far in the ball game.
You know, and if he's matched up with Ambergy, he either end, Hayes or Ambergy is going to come up with offensive rebounds if they're not blocked out. Hayes loses it, but Higgins picks it up.
Not
Central. Pressure. And that's going to be an offensive foul on the moving screen.
Both teams pressure defense and
not kind of getting after it.
Yeah. Right now the Patriots are really putting pressure on the main ball handlers of the Cougars right now.
And Letcher Central kind of playing a soft off-the-ball defense. Gibson with a nice fake, up and good.
Nice touch. 6 foot out. Gibson with a nice shot there on the baseline.
And that's 4 people for Knott County Central already on the scorebook. Pass to Cooper Bailey, and he will miss it. The foul, I think it will be on, and it is on Gibson. But if you're going to play up defense, then you got to go back door.
Yeah.
To relieve that pressure.
Yeah.
Or you got to beat your man off the dribble once you get it. As Bailey will shoot 2, and he misses the first.
A little strong on that first one, 7-4 score. First quarter from Knott Central.
Bailey, a 58% shooter, and he makes the second. As Hayes now has picked up Drake Sloan. And it looks like they've got a 5 out here trying to beat their man off the dribble. Haddix goes up with a shot, and it's short. Gets his own rebound, wasn't blocked out, goes up and makes it.
Second one is Monty on the move in the paint. 9-5.
Dixon with a dribble, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. And if that's Gibson, that will be his second. And it is.
Dixon's going to inbounds, Manus, and
usually that means
back
inside.
to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And here it comes. And Hamilton is called, and he did. He walked. Right idea in his mind, but
yeah,
but his
got to
body
put that
didn't
dribble
follow.
down. You know, same time you're moving that foot.
Yep. As Hayes will pick up and token pressure on Sloan. Hamburgie brings it out, and everybody is outside of the lane, which enables them to dribble the ball into the lane if they can get by their defensive person. And it's going to count as Higgins fouls Huff, and he banks it in there on the foul.
Yeah, that was a tough bank shot. He already on the side kind of, and gets that to go as
McCool will come in for Higgins as he picks up his second foul, and Huff will try to convert the three-point play.
The old-fashioned way.
And it's too strong.
And Knott Central on a 1-2, 1-1, look like.
Yep. Dixon back to McCool. McCool with a kick out to Hayes. Hayes pump fakes, goes around, and he is fouled on the floor. And I believe that's going to be on Ambergy.
Hayes?
No, it's on Sloan.
Good ball fake there to drive in with the left hand on the side to protect.
Yeah, and you know, he had the three if he wanted to take it, but as number 22 comes in for the game, and that, of course, is Shane Gibson for Michael Gibson. And I think he's going to get called for a hold on Dixon. And he is. And that will be their fifth, and that will send Dixon for the double bonus.
Dixon likes to play inside or out, and he can handle the ball well enough to do that.
Yeah, that's an aspect of his game that worked really, really hard on this summer, according to Coach Taylor. And the second one is good as well. 4 for 4 so far in the first quarter, 11-7.
Two minutes and clock running, and Patriots leaving the middle open, Manus, right now.
As Huff takes it, tries to give it up to Gibson. McCool steals it and throws it off of Gibson.
Patriots still pressuring the basketball down, and I don't expect nothing else out of them. Coach Huff, that's his style. He will trap, and here they come.
Yep, and Huff just a little bit slow to it. Hayes with a kick out to Bailey. Bailey passes to Hamilton and reset. Got a mismatch with Dixon on Sloan guarding Dixon in the paint. Hayes gets it to him, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Dixon as Sloan takes the charge. Coach Taylor did not like that call. He said there wasn't enough contact. His lips went. So here we go, and Knott County Central once again running a 5-out. Drake Sloan with a fake, up and under, missed it, and he will knock it out of bounds.
I think Drake got in there too far, Manus, and probably forced that. Should have passed it out. And
he kind of went up there and trying to decide what he was going to do.
Yeah.
Thought they may converge on him so he could drop it down, and he had to put it up on the backboard. Hamilton into Dixon, and Dixon will work it up. Hayes with a jumper, missed it. Dixon with a rebound, and there's going to be a foul. And that foul is going to be on, I think, as he's going up, and that was on Shane Gibson, and he'll shoot 2.
There's where Dixon is. Does a very good job for the Cougars, offensive boards or defensive boards for that matter, but he does a great job offensively, and he can shoot the free throws well. So if you're Knott County, you want to try to get a body on him on each shot because he's
constant movement.
Yeah.
Constant movement. And that's what you want from your players inside when the ball goes up. And that gives him 6 for 6 in the first quarter from the free throw line. 11-9, Knott County Central Patriots ahead, and we're under 1 minute. Huff with 2 people on him. He gives it up to Ambergy, being very patient with the basketball.
The middle is open. Huff made a cut. Coos on him, but with 30 seconds, you would think Knott County would probably settle for 1 if Sloan's got it, Manus. And
layup or?
I think he's going to drive and take a shot, or Huff's set in the corner over there, so
he's
if
ready
you're
for
the
that
Cougars,
three.
you'll want to watch him. And here comes the screen.
Yep. I'm surprised that he didn't cut tighter off of it, but he asked for it again. Sloan with a deep 3. Got it.
That's a big shot by Sloan as he puts the score at 9-14 with that jumper out there. So first quarter comes to an end, and we will take a break as well. Second quarter coming up. Stay with us.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 meg package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always stay connected and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster. With the layest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
14-9, second quarter, getting ready to go here at Morton Combs Athletic Complex, BB King Court. And David and Michelle Sandlin in Hazard, how are you?
Thanks for everybody for tuning in.
Coach Bill Fannin, glad to have you along, my friend, down at Hazard as well. Always, when we got to see him Tuesday night, it was good to see that.
We did. Didn't get to talk to him, waved at him. Backside screen for Dixon. Goes up, misses the bunny and Drake Sloan comes in and knocks it to Huff. Ambergy with a spin gives it up for Huff. Huff dribbles in, jumper, missed it. Nice rebound by Ambergy. He'll go up, a little bit of contact, goes through it. Huff throws it up, and it will stay with the Patriots. Nice hustle by the Patriots.
Cougars, Knott County doing a good job getting on the board there and getting those extra shots. And the Cougars, Knott's got some speed. Haddix, Ambergy, Huff, all of them moves well. So you got to put a body on them.
Huff in and out and rebounded by Hayes.
Hayes has been the guy on the board for the Cougars.
Actively going to it.
And
Throws
there
it
he
up.
goes in and does an unbalanced shot that is very hard to make.
And you're going to do that as a freshman sometimes.
Yes,
you're trying
you
to make things happen. And Huff goes in, lays it off the board. Give him 4.
16-9, Knott County biggest lead at 7.
And other than Dixon, nobody getting to the end of the scorebook for the Cougars. Kicks it out to Hayes. Hayes with the 3, misses it. Rebound by Bailey. Bailey inside will go up, and it's a block by Ambergy. Haddix had the 3, gives it up to Ambergy. Pump fakes. Dixon tries to get it, and Haddix misses it. That's his shot, though, in that deep left-hand corner.
He likes that shot.
Up at Letcher Central, he made 4 straight 3-pointers in a critical time for the Patriots up at Letcher Central. Hamilton trying to beat his man off the dribble. Hayes coming across, gives it up to Dixon. Dixon will spin, and Huff wasn't vertical. Huff said, I was talking to my coach. And that will be his first. And Dixon will get 2 free throws. Cougars got to find somebody else to score.
They're getting some opportunities, but they're not hitting those shots. And the Boggs kid, he's not back yet?
Nope, but he started a little light workouts.
Okay.
According to Coach Taylor, he's doing some light workouts, able to do some conditioning. So.
Another ball handler and another
scorer, right.
Yeah.
As Dixon makes the second of 2. Seven of 8 on the line for Dixon. He has 9 total. Lateral screen for Huff. Being double teamed, forces it up, thinking he got contact, didn't get the call.
Huff got in there deep that time, and he keeps his dribble, and he may take a few more dribble minus and be able to head fake there.
Yeah, anytime he's putting the ball on the floor, it looks like the Cougars are doubling him too as he gets to the lane. Dixon up with a jumper, misses it, he fades away, and Haddix with a strong 2-hand rebound. Nice crossover by Sloan, misses the shot, box out by Bailey.
Say hello to Mr. Rick Adams watching this ball game in Florida, Panama City.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Glad to have them along.
A lot warmer than it is here.
Yeah, it's just not right.
Not right. Hamilton with a 3, and he knocks it down.
That's a big shot, 22-footer off the right side, and 16-13 with 4:40 to go.
Big-time shot, and just like I'm saying, they got to find somebody else to score, and Hamilton provides that. Ambergy with Dixon playing off of him.
Now, there, if you look inside,
and he says,
big shot by Ambergy.
And that's going to be taunting on Ambergy.
Yeah, I mean,
and Coach Huff is not happy about it.
No, he's voicing his opinion, but
he is not happy.
But
I saw Ambergy point at the bench, but
I don't know who he was pointing at. But quit the pointing, I guess, is what the officials are saying. And Coach Huff and And we're ready to go back to play. 19-14, 4:20. Cougars will have the ball. And as you mentioned, district rivals.
It's heated.
They get heated, and kids get a little excited. They're young, and
coming to play against
kids
each other.
do that. They'll come down and play.
Yep. Jumper by Hamilton, and that's 2-pointer for Hamilton. 5 quick for him.
Yeah, he's starting to get in the flow of the game. And look, they needed somebody else to help Dixon. And
yep.
Knott County has Ambergy, Haddix, Huff, all three chipping in some buckets.
Sloan with the pump fake. Huff with a 3, and it's good. Give him 7. 22-16, David.
Yep.
And I thought that was a nice job by the officials letting Coach Huff get that off his chest. I thought that was good, not giving him a technical foul and letting him have his say.
I'm going to stand up and stretch a little bit. This has been a long night, folks, and looks like we had a little bit of a stall here as the Cougars try to get something lined up.
Yeah, and the clock has not started for some reason. We may have a clock malfunction.
We could indeed.
So I'm not really sure how much time they can actually take off. If they're making a count, you can know the counts and how much, but
yeah.
And you can't go to video.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't come up here and ask us to rewind and look and see what it is or whatever. And while they're doing that, I got a text from Superintendent that all Letcher County schools will be on a regular schedule. Fleming Neon and Martha Jane Potter were out due to water problems, and as of right now, they will be on a regular schedule.
Well.
And I don't know if we've got a Ed Sloan. I've known him to keep the clock here for many a year, and I can tell you right now, I can vouch that it was a
clock problem.
Clock problem, not an Ed Sloan problem.
Could have had some electrical or something. You never know about those things.
And if it's wireless,
yeah.
Oh my. So we're going to see if the clock time is, and it is going to be 2 minutes and 39 seconds. So almost 1 minute.
Yeah. 22-16. Cougars will have the ball back in play.
As Hamilton's being double teamed, good look for Dixon, and he missed the dunk. Had the open shot, decided to try to dunk it, and
it slipped out of his hand. He got so high, and looks like Coach Huff will take a 30, and we'll leave that here. And I noticed when Cougars spread the floor and went off the high screen that time, they had a guy back door, and I think he's going to try to set his defense a little different. Good play by Coach Taylor to set his kid up.
I'm sure they didn't want to leave Dixon wide open.
No, and Dixon, I'm like you, man. He was coming on a run towards the center, which that's a hard bank shot if you're in the middle. You know, I give the kid credit. But he could have took maybe one little dribble because there was really no defense on him at first.
As Coach Raymond Justice would say, just make it.
Yeah, he would say that.
Coach Justice would always say, just make it.
And not be pretty about it, right?
And Coach King would say, exactly.
Oh, my. 2:12 to go, 22-16.
Setting it up for Haddix for that, and Hamilton got off that screen, but Haddix loves that deep left three-pointer from over there. Sloan not being guarded, Hayes backing off of him. So we'll see what's going to go on here. Looking to set up the pick and roll, and there goes Sloan for Gibson in the deep three-corner, misses it.
Got
Rebound by Dixon. Yep.
He got a good look.
He was open. One of my former players, Matt Oak, said that if Coach Huff wanted to get their attention, he should stomp his feet a whole lot more. I don't know where he got that from. Dixon with a nice move, short on it.
Yeah.
Nice rebound by Gibson, went up with both hands.
Yeah, he got a good-looking shot there.
Up to the baseline, gives it up to Gibson, and it's going to be a charge on Gibson. And that's going to be his third, David Adams.
Yeah, he got the ball. He could have went up for the 8-footer, but he decided to go on in. They was waiting on him that time. But it was aggressive play, and
just got to pull up instead of going that one extra step there. As Connor Napier will come off the bench to take Gibson out. And it's 22-16, 108, 109, and a 1-3-1 set as Knott County Central's in a 2-3 defense, looks like, and they're picking up a little bit higher.
Yeah, Patriots has had a lot of pressure up top on the basketball and trying to force to get it right there. Baseline was left open. Huff did not come over that time. He was there, got there late, and he didn't want to commit the foul. So
right, and Bailey took that opportunity and went strong to the basket and laid it up. Clock is stopped again. And you know, it may be the
I don't know.
I'd have to change it out there a little bit.
Yeah.
And AD Justin Amberg is down there trying to keep it, and he's probably keeping it on his watch.
I thought maybe 3 or 4 seconds at the most, play.
Yeah, I looked, just so happened I was looking up to see how much time was, and it was stopped.
They're going to leave it there because it wasn't very long.
And Addington has come in the basketball game while we were talking for Letcher County Central, and he's guarding Drake Sloan as Hayes now will be guarding Connor Napier, who you know how he can shoot the three, so you got to be cognizant of where he's at.
Connor will put it up, and there he is.
I caught it, but Huff with a rebound, and Addington will foul him on the floor.
I'm not sure that wasn't a bad foul.
That was a really good foul when I look up and see.
Yeah, Huff,
that's
there's a mismatch there, and Huff is very good when he gets the ball that deep.
Oh, and he usually converts. And he gets the ball right there, goes up, and he is fouled by Addington, and he will shoot 2. Huff shooting 56% for the season from the free throw line, and that's not Huff-like.
No.
I talked to him a little bit about it before, and as I say that, he misses the first.
He shoots the 3 ball extremely well. He falls through real nice on it.
Just got good.
It's just I guess putting the time in, getting a routine down, and getting everything
straight up
set.
and down. Yep.
Yeah.
Just like that one right there, and he puts that second one in.
23-18, 5 seconds till the horn sounds.
Got 5 movements, and it's going to be an easy 2, and it's going to be probably an intentional foul, and it is. That is the correct call.
That was a big turnaround right there in this ball game.
Big time, yes.
Yeah. Now, Huff will get 2, and
then the basketball will be placed underneath their goal with 1.1 seconds.
So your Coach Huff right now, you're going to try to take advantage of that, and
Huff misses the first.
And it may turn out to be a good foul if he doesn't hit this one, Manus. Who knows?
Who knows? And he hits the second one.
So 24-18, 1.1 seconds on the clock, folks.
Luke Sloan comes in for Letcher Central for Dixon. Got a lob to the goal sometimes, or it's not going to. There's the lob to the goal, and it goes in.
Nice play as Ambergy gets the bucket, and it's 26-18 as the Cougars last 20 seconds really, Manus. They had a couple of lapses there, and under 5 seconds they had 2 lapses.
Cost them 3 points there right at the end.
Yeah, it did. Yep. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for a man Toyota at the half in a few minutes, so stay with us for that. It's 26-18. We'll be back.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS. Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
Welcome back to Knott County Central. We're at halftime here, 26-18. Knott County Central leading the Cougars. Man Toyota at the half. Jamie Hughes, welcome back. And Manus Blair here at halftime with you and Dave Adams. And, guys, the boys' game is very physical. Shooting has not been great. It has streaks of hitting one or here. Ball rotation is been pretty good, most part, for both teams. But finishing.
Patience. Both teams have been patient. some other people may be hollering like they did the other night. I heard some of them behind us saying, shot clock. And I'm not a proponent of a shot clock at all.
Why would we keep making changes, man? Well, the game wasn't broke. Don't make changes
Jamie,
to this game here.
Everybody wants to. When I was a delegate to the assembly of KHSAA, everybody wants to make change. We're not college, and we're not the pros. We're high school.
Yeah. Well, we call it the greatest game in hoops, though, fellas.
And it's the greatest game. Leave it alone.
Certainly. So, hey, guys, let me ask you again in the second half. This one far from over. It's anybody's game. What changes are both coaches making? The most important changes here going into the second half.
Well, Cougars have not been successful once they've got it down on the block. They've struggled there. Be honest with you, they've been bumped, put, a little body put on them, and that's part of the game. And to be honest with you, Knott Central is shooting shots off balance and shooting in a hurry. And I think both teams has got to be a little stronger with the ball and be a little patient as
well, I think you give some credit to Coach Huff in changing of his defenses, and even inside the man-to-man or zone, he's doing a few little different things to keep Dixon from getting the basketball or literally boxing him out. I know one time he got away from him, but I think they've done a good job, and I think they will pack it even more now against Dixon. And Dixon has gone 8 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half. So probably he's saying, don't foul him. Do not foul him. Let him shoot it, box him out. On the other hand, down here, Jamie, I believe that Letcher Central, as far as how they're playing Knott Central, they're trying to play him a soft man-to-man and not getting up on him. And Knott Central has been very, very patient. I think they need to kind of speed them up a little bit, do a few different things, and you may see a little bit more picking up 84 feet.
You've said the word patient way too many times, my friend. It won't be that way in the second half.
Reiteration.
Business is, as they say, DA, about to pick up. This thing's getting ready to get excited. Scooby-Doo's in the fan sections.
If you remember up at Letcher Central.
Yes, sir.
Hunter Haddocks. 4 straight three-pointers just like that.
And about
after
2
he didn't
minutes.
Score. Hadn't scored. And who on Knott Central and who on Letcher Central will provide that spark from the outside?
If you look at the score, 26-18, Knott Central scored 3 points with 5.1 second on the clock by a free throw and then a steal and got a ball back. And you don't want to turn over with 5 seconds to go. And, that was that's 3 more points. 18-23 should have been your score, but the Patriots jumped out there and made a couple plays. And
when you're playing in a game that is low scoring, it's kind of like playing the wishbone in football. Once you get behind a team that's, I won't use patience, I'll use methodical about running their offense and getting the right shot.
Yeah.
So who's going to make those live turnovers? Letcher Central, unfortunately, at the end, made that one. Who else will come up with a live turnover, that will get an easy basket? And none of them have been easy baskets in the first half, Jamie.
And then my other question to him, David, did Manus turn the lights out when he left? Because there's nobody in Letcher County. This place is packed with Cougar Nation, man. They travel so well. And they are. People at home can't get a view of it because they're sitting in front of their camera. We got a large crowd here, and I love it, fellas.
Yeah, it's good for the kids, number one, to come out. And we like our service here. People who can't make it to the game or, at work and
they can always come back and watch it later on.
Like Dr. Breeden up at Whitesburg, he's always at work because he never leaves his patients. So he gets the eye the TV doc does, and we're glad to have him along tonight.
250, 300 people was tuning in at one time, and we know those numbers can't be charted because of the people watching on cable and the other different ways that we're bringing tonight's basketball game. But I'm just glad to be here. Do want to say, folks, this is where I got my start. 1998, Manus. Donnie Hall put a headset on me. He said, you can't film, you watch the game too much. He said, so I'm going to make an announcer out of you. 1998, I went to work for then Channel 12. Things kind of come back in full circle. And Boys, I'm glad to get a tag along with you again here to
Well,
call
we're
these
glad
games.
to have you.
And you got to remember,
and
I
we
was
enjoy seeing James as well, and I know he's down there working, not sweating. He had a towel wiping it, and we're just tickled that he's doing that. But anyway, we're just about 30 seconds away, and guys, I'm telling you, look for a tough second half here. This will be a physical second half.
I think everybody will keep their hands in their pockets, too.
Yeah.
Throw it to the big man. Make PD go to work and let him go to work, guys. There's a reason why. He told me last night in an interview, he said, rebounding's easy. I said, no, you make it look easy. You're the hardest working guy in the 14th region, and I look for him to have a big, big second half here.
There you go.
And let's see what changes were made at halftime. Same starting lineups that began the game. Huff with the angle. Might have turned I think he's okay, but he
slipped.
He
Like
slipped, and I looked
slipped down there, and that looked rough on his left ankle. We'll watch that.
Yep. And he's grabbing a hold of it as he is now. I told him it was because of his shoes up at Letcher Central. As Hayes looks, trying to get the basketball, he dribbled the opposite direction to try to get the ball entry into Dixon.
Manus, is there a better 4 or 5 combination than Hayes and Dixon? I'm such a fan of those two guys.
Both of them play really, really hard, and as David was saying, Hayes has been active on the rebounds tonight.
Yes, he has. He's had a big night on the boards. He's going the left side there, but he's been strong.
There
he loses.
He walked.
I don't know if he had control of it. He fumbled it, and then he scooted his foot, so it got him in trouble.
Sometimes that looks different, and
yeah.
a lot of times the official will call that when you've made 1 or 2 steps.
And we've got a good crew on this ball game. Officials, they're working this game very hard and staying real involved with it.
Huff with the left-hand dribble goes strong to the goal, and he's fouled, and he lays it in, and foul will be on Hayes.
Yeah, it's a nice move as he uses the board and good body, strength.
It's like we talked about in the first game, David. He didn't try to draw the foul. He just went up and shot it and then drew the foul.
Yeah.
Make the layup first. That's a good job there by Huff.
Yeah.
And let's see if he can put this free throw down. And
the old-fashioned three-point play.
And he's in double figures with 11. See if he can make it 12. And he does. 28-18.
Who's going to get their picture on the Hometown 24 card? By the way, I want a box of those cards that Josh and Devin does. Those things are phenomenal.
You
the
can
player of the
see-
game cards. I want a box of those for my birthday.
Hey, I'm waiting on Josh Cornett to bring them one of
Factory
me
sealed.
and Manus and you. Give us one.
Factory sealed said as Hamilton shoots the 3, rolls out, and Huff with a rebound. Doesn't have the odds, but he takes it to the middle. He's got the angle, goes up off the board, and misses it. Rebound by Bailey. 2 against 2. Dixon with the ball. Takes it to the goal. Lays it up, misses it. Bailey misses it. Rebound again. Strong rebound. And back in.
Boy, the offensive board, D.A. He made it look easy. Kept it high and went straight back up with it.
Anytime you get 3 opportunities to score down in the paint, you got to do something with that. 29-20, 5:55 go here in the third.
Sloan set up by Haddix, missed it. Dixon with a run out again, spin dribble, and Haddix knocks it away, gives it up, and Ambergy will apprehend the basketball. 2 against 1. Dick up and missed it. Rebound missed by Gibson. Hamilton down to Hayes. Goes straight in, up and good.
Boy, nice move there by Hayes. Cuts it to 7. Letcher's got some of the momentum swinging their way, guys.
Right side goes left in the paint.
And as Jamie said,
Nice
we're going to be more up and down, and we definitely are.
No more of that patient stuff.
No methodical.
That's what the doctors want, is patience. Let's play this thing at a higher speed.
A 5 out by Knott Central, allowing the dribble penetration, puts pressure on the man-to-man. Kick out to Gibson. Gibson from Haddix, missed it. Rebound by Hayes.
Gibson, another good look. Wasn't a bad shot.
Hamilton beats off the dribble, gives it up to Higgins. He didn't want it. Hamilton to the lane.
Knott
Nice
needs a
shot.
timeout, fellas. Patriots need a timeout. They've cut this thing back to 5 and everything going Letcher's way. If they come up empty-handed, I got to think about burning one here.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. He
yes,
just
sir,
right there.
man.
Coach Huff comes up with a different and gives it up to Hamburg. Left wide open, and he puts it in.
Mr. Blue Collar, he's one of the hardest working guys in the 14th region. He checks all the boxes for what you want as a coach. He just does whatever they ask him to and works so hard at the game.
Good kid, plays hard, and we're seeing that on both sides tonight as both of these teams are really working hard.
Dixon misses it, gets his own rebound, and he is going to be fouled by Huff, I believe.
Dixon struggled this half here hitting under the basket. They got to have him. He's got to make some of those shots.
8 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half, and he'll shoot 2 more as Huff picks up his second foul.
You know, it's cold out. Why not come inside and have a hot dog and a Coke and watch a good high school basketball game?
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Popcorn. Yes, sir. That's sounding better by the minute. In and out. Boy, they left one on the free throw line. Knott County gets the board down. 2 possessions is Letcher.
Gibson playing with 3 fouls. Haddocks. And he is fouled on the jumper, and he counts it. And that foul was on. That was on Hamilton. That's his first.
Yeah, that's his first foul in the ball game. So
Haddocks will try to complete it, and he does.
Old-fashioned three-point play. 34-25.
Keeping that margin around the 8, 9, and 10-point mark right now are the Patriots.
They brought everything up front. Something has to be open down low, and it is.
Yep. And he's going to go to the line, and that's going to be Gibson's 4th.
You know, Dixon's working extremely hard and getting shots. He just can't seem to put that extra bucket in there and get that big three-point play. He's been hit last 2 times down.
But as Jamie said, when you take chances, you open up the floor.
Basket is good from the free throw line. It's going to make Knott County perhaps as small as I've seen them. Fellas, that's going to move Huff to the 5, I would think, D.A. here.
I would think you're right. I don't see any other
Dixon
way.
misses it. Bailey with the offensive rebound. The Patriots did not block out. A laser pass to Higgins from Hayes, and he lays it in.
Boy, that's a beautiful assist. He just put that, he thread the needle there, brother.
Absolutely. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. And we'll check and see if that's a full or a 30, and it's going to be full, so we'll take one as well. 34-28. We'll be back at the complex after this.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan, use the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
34-28, third quarter here at Knott County Central. Glad you're with us on this cold night in Kentucky. And this time of the year, Kentucky, you got to burn the firewood and get the. But if you're in Florida, South Carolina, you might not have to burn as much wood.
Isn't it amazing, fellas, that people down there are watching 3 country boys call a ball game?
It is.
You'd be amazed how many people from other states. This is their way to get to keep connections here in the mountains.
Yeah, and Corbett Mullins, our buddy. We want to say hello to him tonight. He's over in Wolf Pen directing things, and glad to have him along.
As Connor Napier has made his way onto the floor. And Huff with a move, gives it up, but deflected by Hayes. Good hands by Hayes. Good idea by Huff as Connor Napier was going backdoor, and he would have been open.
Connor Napier, another shooter for Knott Central in there. So you might be thinking Coach Huff wants to spread this out some, guys. And if you notice, the middle is open for the drive.
I like the fact that they're bringing PD away from the rim. This man-to-man defense, they're bringing the big guy out, and he's not there then to get that rebound for Letcher is easy.
And here's the matchup we look for is Dixon and Huff, and that's going to be a foul, blocking foul. Who's And that's going to be on, looks like Bailey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first. Huff taking it off the dribble, up with a jumper, missed it a little bit long. Ambergy there with a rebound. He throws it off of Dixon, and it'll be Patriots ball on the sideline. Haddix beats Hamilton up with a shot. Missed it. Hayes with another rebound, David Adams.
Yeah, he's been tough there tonight on the boards. No question about it. He's had the big night on the boards. Knott Central getting strong with the defense now, and they give a lane up there. It's 30-34. It's cut to 4. And
that's a sweet move. He got the defense going left and tucked him to the right, went straight to the rim and scored him 2 more, Manus.
Yep, yeah. And we were talking about having that second and third scorer for the Cougars, and Hamilton so far has been providing that in the second and third quarter.
He's been big.
Haddock's got to go strong to that basket. There he goes. Picks the ball up. He's got to get out of the lane, and he does. Huff with a jumper. Missed it, rolls off, and Hayes with another defensive rebound.
Huff got a good look there. He usually hits that shot.
Has Knott County had a second look? I don't think so. Letcher has done a great job on the defensive boards.
And for those that watched the first game over here in the WYMT Classic, Knott Central had a big lead. Letcher Central was able to come from behind, doing some of the stuff that they're doing right now, but that's going to be a turnover. They've got the odds here, 3 against 2, and that's going to be a good foul probably by Higgins. And that's going to be his third as Haddix goes out of the basketball game.
Going to be the team's 4th, so 1 more from that double bonus. If you're Letcher, you wouldn't want to put Knott County on the line, I don't think, you're this final minute 10.
And you got to realize, Jamie, that if you're looking up and seeing that, you got to take it strong to the basketball goal. And Ambergy fires a 3, knocks it down.
That's
so much
a big
for taking
shot.
It to the goal.
That's a big shot in this ball game, 37-30. And Cougars, if they can come down and score, it won't hurt as bad. But if they don't,
that made
it
it
will
3
hurt
possessions.
some.
You're right, brother.
And Ambergy, that puts him in double figures with 12. And the foul's going to be on Gibson. And Gibson's going to pick up his 3rd foul.
Be the team's 3rd as well, so 2 more. Knott County would put Letcher to the line. So who knows what'll happen this final 49 seconds.
We've seen some strange things in this ball game with 5 seconds to
I
go.
think you're going to get an isolation here with Dixon with a pick and roll, but Hayes realizes it, goes up, and puts it in.
Hits a big shot, Hayes does there. And
Coach Taylor does a great job, folks, finding the mismatches. He found one there and told him to take it on. 37-32, 5-point ball game.
Probably going to hold it for the last shot. I can't see where the arrow will go. But Hayes is going to stay back, and Coach Taylor says stay back. But if there's a foul, like Jamie said, they will be shooting 2 for the last little 10 seconds here. Coach Huff waving Gibson out for the screen. Sloan settles for the 3, and he misses it. Rebound, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter, David Adams.
And a doozy it is, 37-32. We'll take a break. Folks, we have the 4th quarter coming up. Stay with us.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
37-32. Welcome back to Knott County Central, house on the creek bank.
Congratulations again to Coach Baker and the Lady Cougars. They got the win here. Big win indeed. That, I think, will seal them the #1 spot in the 53rd District Tournament, right, Manus?
Only they have not played Jenkins twice.
Okay.
That could, if Jenkins beats Letcher Central twice, and that could put us into a quandary with the coin flips and tiebreakers and all that kind of stuff.
Marty Mullins, how are you doing in Lexington, KY tonight, my friend? Marty, a big basketball fan. He loves to watch Hometown 24, and he loves high school basketball. He's a UK fan as well.
It's a good time to be a Cat fan, fellas.
They are playing well.
And I will be going down to watch them play basketball.
Uh-oh, look out,
one of our
folks.
breaks.
Look out.
Santa Claus brought me 2 tickets to
Good.
go watch them play Gonzaga.
If you can't show up, let me know. I mean, if you can.
Well, he brought me 2 tickets, but one of them says Dr. Fran on. So
Oh, okay.
I technically just got 1 ticket.
Okay. All right. We're ready to go. Fourth quarter underway.
And 2-3 for Knott County Central, and they're playing out. Looks on the baseline may be open, so got to be cognizant of that. Hayes with a drive goes up and lays it in, and there's your third score we were talking about.
Can't
And
guard
that
'em
baseline
on that low
is
post, fellas, like that. They'll have trouble all night if they don't do a better job than letting him drive down the lane like that.
So 37-34, David Adams. Jamie Hughes, what would you expect in a Letcher Central, Knott Central girls or boys game, but a tight game?
We want to say hello to our buddy Coach Honeycutt, the Breathitt County Bobcats. Looking in, always good to have Coach Honeycutt along with us. Doing a great job in Breathitt County.
Did you and him really run Vance Hurley as hard as Vance says? You wouldn't believe the stories I've heard Vance Hurley tell on you and Coach Honeycutt.
Listen, Vance Hurley, we had to run him a lot because each time out he'd eat the popcorn and hot dogs, so we had to. But anyway.
Drake Sloan, in and out dribble, brings it back out.
Knott County needs a bucket so they could apply a little full court pressure.
And
the lack of scoring has hurt them a little bit on the defensive side too, guys.
And your momentum on the defensive end.
It's been 2.5 minutes since they've had a bucket.
Chance Amberg
coming up with something different. Yep. Coach Huff calls out a different set here. Let's see what goes on. Being physical inside Higgins and Huff. As Ambergy goes to the board, missed it. Higgins with a rebound.
A good opportunity there. One more dribble, and he would have had a better shot.
And blocked by Ambergy on the reverse layup by Dixon.
I like the fact that he hustled back to get that defensive stop. Not Kenny with the ball going baseline with Sloan.
Huff with the in and out, gives it up to Ambergy. Ambergy is fouled, and Dixon will pick up the foul. Nice movement by Ambergy on the baseline.
But see, there's a foul that David Adams talked about earlier tonight that you can live with. You changed his shot. You're going to make him earn them from the free throw line. I know that Dixon didn't want to commit the foul, but at least he prevented an easy bucket there.
Yeah, in their girls' game, the first one tonight, I thought both sides wasted some fouls at times.
And 80 foot away from the rim with nothing to gain from it. Ambergy makes that one, puts Knott County in the book for the first time in a while. He makes them both.
First time in the quarter, Jamie. First 2 points for the Patriots as they change up their defense here, and it's a 1-2-2 three-quarter trap. Dixon gets them settled back, and Knott County will stay in the 2-3. Once again, high, as Jamie said, on the baseline, they've got to watch when that ball is rotated to the baseline. They got to, all 5 players have got to move.
Here it is, too, man. They're going to maybe run a little high-low even here with Dixon and Cam.
Yeah, they got Dixon set up on that left side there. Now he slides in a little bit, but
got to watch Hamilton in the deep corner. As Dixon spins, and Huff's there for the spin and the takeaway. Huff takes it to the goal, up and missed it. Rebound by Ambergy. Ambergy goes up, and he is fouled by Bailey.
Yeah, Ambergy has been the guy tonight that's been the Cougars'
Thorn.
Kryptonite. Yes, sir.
Thorn, kryptonite.
He's been there, and he's got those loose balls. He's won those, and
I kid him all the time. I said a guy that wears pink shoes has to play hard.
Oh, yeah.
He wears them, of course, on the football field and the basketball court. Second one is money as well.
He's 4 for 4. 41-34, 1-2-2. Or no, it's a diamond and 1 3/4.
A lot of time left in the game, so if you're Knott County, you want to keep applying the pressure. If you're the Cougars, you've got time to score and get a few buckets. No question about it.
And this zone has made the Cougars work a whole lot down here to try to get the ball into the scoring areas.
To be honest with you, I think Dixon has just not had the half.
Look at here. He
He's
comes
got
up.
fired up.
Fired up.
And
Says,
that's,
I'm all right. I'm ready to go a couple more rounds here.
And that was on Ambergy. Bailey will shoot too, and he is shooting 58% for the season, and he misses the first.
Yeah.
Big man got to bend his knees. He
Yeah,
shot
you-
that one straight up and give yourself no opportunity for a soft bounce.
Got to hit those. Free throws are very crucial in a tight game.
And it rose in, as Jamie said, he cushioned that one.
Yep, 41-35, and plenty of time to go, over 4 minutes. So, folks, stay with us. We should have a good one.
Boy, Higgins is denying Huff, is he not? Huff could go back door, and Higgins probably wouldn't be able to do anything about it because he is definitely overshadowing him over there.
Yeah, I would think that Coach Huff would move him to the post and have the height advantage against Higgins. Nice kick. Gibson missed it. Rebound once again. Guess who? Ambergy.
You said patience about 10 times in the halftime report, and you've said Ambergy about that many times in the second half, man. Has he worked hard.
He has. He's had a great ball game, and Hamilton has had a great game for the Cougars, and Ambergy for the Patriots.
And there's going to be a foul out here, and that's going to be the 4th team foul. And that foul is going to be on Higgins, and that's going to be his, that's his 4th.
Yeah.
So they'll be in the double bonus from this point on.
I think you go exactly to Huff, just like they did. Mismatch plus his defender has 4 fouls.
And there's the side screen, and that's going to be a foul on Hamilton on the floor, maybe.
Well, to be honest with you, probably a good foul because Huff was going to put that one on the glass and ring in 2 there. And,
nice cross screen to get him open.
It was a very good screen. And yet, free throws.
Continues to struggle, Huff does, from the free throw line.
41-35. Just over 3.5 minutes to play in this one, and each bucket is crucial at this time.
As that one rolls in, give him 13. Dixon to the middle, gives it up to Hayes. Hayes dribbles straight in and misses it. Rebound is going to come down, but there's going to be a foul. Thought both of them be tied up, but the foul is going to be on Ambergy. And that's going to be his 2nd, but that's only the 2nd team foul.
Ambergy probably that time, guys, was lined up too far on the basket.
Dixon with a 3, long.
Well, they needed that, but he struggled second half shooting the ball, Dixon has.
Still yet time, but now the clock begins to factor in a tad bit here. 3 minutes to go, down 7. Letcher needs that basketball.
And Dixon does not have a field goal in the second half. You're right, Jamie. The adversary now is the clock as much as anything. Ambergy with his drive kicks it back out to Sloan. Didn't have it. Smart play by Ambergy.
Looks like Coach Huff is going to take a full timeout, and we will too. It's 42-35. We got 2:47 to go, so stay with us. Got a good finish at the complex.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, and we'll have our partner Jamie Hughes down on the floor after the game for Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game, and we'll select that with about 20 seconds to go in the game.
And we'll be at Alice Lloyd on the 13th.
And by the way,
you guys keep saying that, but you need to come over Tuesday night. Let me tell you, even though hometown's not going to be there, we need you all there.
Yeah,
anyway. Tuesday night, you can come over anyway and watch us play at Asbury. I'll buy both of you a Pepsi and popcorn.
I'm coming.
All right.
But our next telecast
depends on my grandbaby
is the 13th, as we'll have a doubleheader from the Perry Center on the campus of Alice Lloyd College.
And Brett Smith has come in for the Letcher Cougars to play defense. First time he's been in the game.
I think Coach Huff has decided you either foul us, we're going to shoot free throws or layups.
I'm old school. I know you guys have been in it longer than me, but I'd foul now. Why you wait till the last 30 or 40 seconds to foul? If you're going to have to anyway, I'd foul now. I'd find the guy that I didn't think could hit the free throws and foul him, put him on the line now.
Yeah. Now, right
Clock's
there.
ticking away. 7. You're down 7.
And Huff misses, gets his own rebound, and puts it back in.
Has a big shot there. He missed, but a big rebound to get it back.
Give him 15. Lulled him to sleep and then took it actively to the basketball goal. But I agree with Jamie.
It's getting time to shoot free throws.
You know,
no
everybody's got the shooting percentages. And so took almost 45 seconds off the clock. Cougars got to go quickly. Hamilton with a 3, knocks it down.
Big shot there. It's 44-38 with the 22-footer, and I'm not so sure if that young man shouldn't have took more shots in the second half.
Yep, give him 12. Huff goes deep, and it's going to be off of Ambergy and out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. Coach Huff is saying we don't need that.
And he's saying right there, you don't. You got the 6-point lead.
And Coach Taylor going offense, defense with Cooper Bailey and Brett Smith. Coach Huff asking them to go with a dime and just kind of slow them down, make them use clock up. Letcher Central probably going to try to go actively, get a timeout, and set their defense up. Nice look to Cooper Bailey. He goes up, and that's going to be a foul on Gibson.
Gibson probably got beat on the pass there. He's probably better off, to be honest with you, to let him lay it in and go ahead and throw it in. Now you've got a 3-point play. And it becomes crucial here.
Set the defense up, David
Well,
Adams.
and set it up for a missed free throw as well, which you would figure.
You got to box Dixon out.
Yeah.
Ambergy must box Dixon out.
Tyrone Watts, my man, I'm glad you're watching
Tyrone.
tonight. It's been always good to talk to you, big guy.
And once again, offense, defense as Bailey goes out and Smith comes in.
Buckhorn wins 67-63 over Jenkins tonight. We'll pass that along to you.
Our buddy Winston Lee at Jenkins, and they've yet to change 14th region over there on the KHSAA. Somebody at KHSAA needs to change that as Smith is out on Sloan. And how far will they go before they foul?
Under a minute, and Knott County still spreading the floor.
So the next foul will be two shots for the Patriots, and they're going to foul Huff. Looked like to me intentionally.
Yeah, I think that Coach Taylor let the ball rotate back to Huff, and because he put a new man on Huff.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Hamilton was on.
Yeah.
Hamilton was on Huff.
Yeah, because this is only his third foul, so he's still got another one to play with. And
they called a 30-second timeout.
Yeah,
Coach
we'll
Taylor.
leave it here. And got scores around. Like I mentioned, Buckhorn boys 67, Jenkins 63. That game is over. A good ball game, evidently. And Tyrone is
Owsley County and Wolfe County playing tonight, but I did not get a score yet on them.
Tyrone is in West Virginia, earning that big money, and he's watching from West Virginia. And glad to have him along. One of my former ball players. What a good guy he is.
4 for 8.
Yeah, this is these are big in this game. It'd be 2 possession.
And he misses it.
It's only 1 right now. It'd be 2 possession.
Yep, and Letcher Central will probably do the same thing. Not Central cannot foul them coming back, and that's going to be another timeout. And this is going to be a full timeout, Dave.
Yeah, and we'll take it as well. It's 44-41. We'll be back to the complex right after this.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
Welcome back to Knott County Central High School. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed a night of high school basketball right here on Hometown 24. 44-41 their score, 46 seconds to go. Huff will be at the foul line. And Manus, we've had some good basketball this week. Perry and
Hazard. Good basketball. And, physical basketball.
Yes, we have.
Physical basketball.
Yes, we have indeed.
But it's been physical, and the officials have let them play on both ends. And
it has.
And as we say that, Huff will shoot his second.
Yeah.
And he shoots it up there, and it is pure.
That's a big one because it's 2 possession now. So Cougars has got to score as quick as they can.
Yep. And Knott Central can foul once without sending them to the line.
Right.
Got to get something going here, do the Cougars, as Dixon will go in and throws it up, and there's going to be a foul. And that's going to be on Huff.
Huff will have the foul, and I'm not sure. I think that's Huff's 3rd, and it is.
And I thought it may have been on the floor, but they say they will shoot 2. So critical, or stopping the clock. Giving Dixon an opportunity to knock 2, set up defense, and go that as Coach Taylor's been doing, and I can see he's doing that right now. He's doing offense, defense.
You know, have you ever seen, Hazard and Perry's like that most of the time, Manus. Breathitt and Wolf is like that most of the time.
Yeah.
And down on in the 56, you've either got Powell or Owsley or Estor. They kind of bounce out. But not in Letcher. It's 2, 3, 4 points when the girls play, when the boys play.
Right. As Dixon makes the first. And now Smith will come in for Bailey. 45-42, 29.5 seconds. I think Coach Huff is going to call a timeout if it's made. And it goes in. And it will be a timeout.
30-second timeout, so we'll leave that here. And
okay, let's run down the free throw shooting percentage.
Go right ahead, or
go ahead if you got a shout out to somebody.
No, we've got Josh Cornyn on the camera tonight, Devin Combs on the controls, and we want to make sure we thank all of the hometown crew before we get down to Jamie. Now you can go over those free throws.
So on the floor, if everybody, and Napier is on the floor now. Napier at 66%. Ambergy 66. Huff 56. Haddock 66. Sloan 74. So Coach is going to get Drake Sloan is going to get open.
You're right.
And Brett Smith has fouled him, and that will send the best free throw shooter
Yeah,
and that was smart play by Coach Huff.
Yeah. And, I think Coach Taylor tried to deny it to Sloan, but Sloan did a nice job coming off the screen.
Oh.
And just as soon as we talk about good free throw shooting, he shoots that one a little short.
And he is. He shoots 74%.
Now, this is a crucial one
Very
here
crucial.
because, one possession could be a 3 or 2, and he hits this one. 46-43. And
see what they've set up here. Hamilton goes in, backs up. Tight defense, 13 seconds. And Hamilton's wide open, misses it. Higgins with a rebound on the weak side. And there's going to be a timeout with 5.1 seconds. And you could hear the air come out of this, the Morton Combs Athletic Complex.
And our good buddy Wes Smith, all the way down in Madisonville, has got us tuned in tonight. And
hello, Wes.
Yeah, we miss Wes.
Madisonville, North Hopkins.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We miss him. Real nice feller, and he's got us tuned in on the big screen tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Wes, always good to hear from our buddy Wes. Manus, you got 46-43, and you got 5 seconds to go. And
you want me to guess this one? I guessed right a minute ago.
Let's do it.
I think you're going to see a double staggered screen with Hamilton offside in this deep right-hand corner for the 3.
All right, there you have it, folks.
Don't bet on that.
Blair has called it.
Don't bet on that. I want to say hello to Robert and Brett Lewis up in Letcher County.
Always good to have them along. Always.
And they're probably saying, Minus don't know what he's talking about on this.
He might not be so rough on you as you think, Manus. Well, we're getting ready to go, and here's the Cougars setup.
And I was incorrect. Give back to and there's Hamilton for the 3, and it's going to be short. And that's going to be the ball game, David Adams.
Yeah, he got a look, but it was short. Might have been deflected, to be honest with you.
I believe it was.
And it looks like this will end up being a big win for Knott County, but a good ball game. Both teams fought hard, played well, 46-43. These kids, every time they get together, they just battle. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with our Alice Lloyd College player of the game, 46-43. Knott County by 3. We'll be right back.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Let's get you centered up here, big man. And welcome back, guys. Again, it was everything we thought it would be and more as Knott County Central and Letcher went toe-to-toe. And this guy here just did not quit, man. Congratulations on a great game and being named the Hometown 24 Player of the Game.
Thank you. I was fired up coming into it. It's, they say a lot of stuff whenever they beat us over here, so it ain't gonna happen again.
A lot of times you let your game do its talking, but I noticed when you hit that 3, you was a little extra emotional. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I was just feeling it in the moment.
This may be as good as I've seen the pep section be all season. And I know you guys want to thank them and how much you feed off of that.
Yeah, it made it a lot better game. Whenever you look over here and you got 200 kids into it, it's a lot better atmosphere and everything.
Enjoy this one, and I'd imagine Coach Huff will go right back to work tomorrow. Got some things to improve on, but congratulations nevertheless. Good win here.
Thank you.
And I'll see if I can't get a word with the head coach. Casey Huff, and Coach, congratulations, brother.
Thanks, appreciate it.
There's never a bad win, but now these district wins against the crosstown rivals are a little more sweet.
Yeah, they are. You know, you just know what you're going to get with that group. Matt's teams play so hard, and obviously when it's a crosstown rival, it's personal, so everybody kind of elevates their game. So we knew it was going to be a dogfight, and I'm just excited that our guys came out and got the dub.
Coach, tonight, a good thing you'll take away from this is a couple other players stepped up. When things didn't go necessarily the way you would have scripted it, some other guys stepped up for you.
Absolutely, and you know, I always say you can't supplement experience. And we have someone out right now in our lineup, and we had to plug someone else in, and that has to be the mentality, next man up. And I think this plugging him in will pay dividends down the road come reaching time when it matters most.
Did you get what you wanted in the last play offensively and defensively? I felt you guys done pretty good executing X's and O's there.
I thought so. You know, those end of game situations are going to come down to knocking down foul shots, and that's kind of been an Achilles for us. So Drake hitting the second one and Huff going 1 for 2, you know, it could have been worse, it could have been better. And then defensively, we opted to go to a 2-3 zone. I figured Matt had drawn up something for a man. Kind of risky, but with our zone, we try to take away 3-point shots and get steals out of it, so it's really non-conventional. So it worked for us. It worked in our favor that time, and yeah, it's fun.
And we would say everybody emptied the tank?
Everybody emptied the tank. I thought our guys played hard, for sure.
Last question. I saw you go over and thank the crowd, especially this student body. It means something to see this kind of turnout and hear this kind of noise behind you guys.
It does. It means a lot. And more than anything, I love the energy. It changes the dynamic of this gym. But it's also, I just like it for our guys to experience what it's like to have the student body behind you and have the community behind you. And these guys have worked so hard, they deserve that.
Congratulations, Coach. Good win, and we'll see you back for a bunch more of them. January and February is getting ready to get fun for this program.
Big month. Thanks, Jamie. Appreciate you, buddy.
We appreciate him, and we thank all of you for tuning in. We couldn't do this without our good sponsors. We want to thank them. Of course, as always, David Adams and Manus Blair do a phenomenal job. Dylan and Josh and Devin and Josh behind the camera. Devin's going to whip me for that. But all of you that make this possible, most importantly, you the fans that tune in on our cable network and those that hit the like and shares on our social media pages, we appreciate that. Like DA says, we're just getting started. We'll see you guys in the gymnasium real soon. But until then, good night.